Hey everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot. It feels so great to be back. Thank you so much for all of your well wishes and good vibes and prayers and love. I really, really do appreciate it very, very much. This is your What You Don't See Coming tarot reading for the week of September 15th, 2024. I'm going to begin with Aries and then work my way here around the zodiac wheel ending at Pisces. Timestamps, as always, will be pinned to the comment section. At the end of the reading, I will do one collective reading for everyone watching. Please keep in mind, it is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible a message may come through today that doesn't fully resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for someone else of your sign. So don't take offense. Just take what fits and leave the rest. Also, I've set the intentions of this reading to be for your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus. If you're not sure what those placements are, also pinned to the comment section is a link where you'll be able to obtain your free birth chart. And be sure to check out that collective reading at the ends of this as well, because that may pertain to you also. So with all that said, let's begin. Hello, Aries. Let's see what the week of September 15th, 2024 has in store for you. We have Queen rising, which could be King rising, right? Stepping into your power, being praised, being in the spotlight. But then you also have same crap, different day. So this could be very well one issue that you're dealing with, or it could be two separate issues. Let's see what Tarot has for us. Tell me more about this Queen or King rising for the Aries collective this week. Tell me more about Queen or King rising. Definitely appear to be taking control of your life in some way or in some direction this week. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups, chasing whatever your happiness is or your wish fulfillment is. Tell me more about this Queen or King rising for the Aries collective this week. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Queen/King rising is being clarified by the Page of Pentacles in the upright, the Six of Pentacles in the upright, the Three of Wands in the upright, definitely taking control of your destiny, and Page of Swords in the upright. Very nice energy there for you. So then what is this? Tell us more about this same crap, different day for Aries. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Same crap, different day is being clarified by the Five of Cups in the upright, the Star card in the upright, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and the Two of Cups in the upright. So bottom of the deck, we have the Sun upright, Seven of Wands upright, Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Oh, and then we also have the Devil to the Four of Swords there. I do feel like this is two separate issues for most of you. So I'll tell you the messages that are coming through, and then you can apply them to your life how you see fit, okay? But in respect to Queen or King rising, I really see you here this week focused on your long-term goals. Page of Pentacles, planting new seeds, possibly having new financial opportunities, or thinking of new ways to make money this week. The Six of Pentacles also is like an increase in funding, being very generous. You could be very generous with others, maybe spending more money on other individuals. The Three of Wands is a very futuristic card, right? It's someone who's looking out to the future. How do I want to expand my life or expand my business or expand my strengthen my stability? Page of Swords is like, I need to get more information on this. I really like this energy for you. I feel like a lot of you are taking control of your life or the direction of the life that you want or that you envision for yourself. Like, where am I going to invest? And Pentacles, not just being money, they're resources in Tarot. So this is, where do I want to invest my time and my love and my patience and my energy and my passion? So I like this a lot for you. I don't know if some of you are maybe looking at different ways on how to make money, like some new creative endeavors. This could be relationship related for a lot of you also. You know, who do I want to plant that seed with? Because we plant the Ace of Pentacles with an individual, like in a romantic relationship, right? So that's the hope to get to the Ten of Pentacles, which also came out here at the bottom of your spread. So for some of you, this could very well be in career and finance. Others of you, this could be related to love and romance. But either way, I like it. It's very positive. All the cards are in the upright. This is an Aries who's trying to take control of their future, trying to determine who they want to be and where they want to be, and getting the information required to fulfill that, or to learn more about how do I do that? Where do I plant that seed and how do I do that? It's a very inquisitive energy here, but it's really focused on long-term stability. For some of you, that could be emotional in a relationship. For others of you, it could be financial, maybe even both. But this is, I've tapped into an Aries collective here who really wants to take control of their destiny, if you will. Now, here you have on this hand, the same crap, different day. This definitely could read as a love reading, but it could be a business partnership as well. Take it how it resonates. This could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're dealing with. I feel like this individual is very erratic. The Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the upright is bad enough, right? Very inconsistent, in and out behavior. That's the Knight out of the four that, yes, is the best looking, but the hardest Knight to kind of pin down, so to speak, to lock down into any type of long-term relationship. But in the reverse, the Knight of Wands is very erratic. This is an individual who's frustrated, who's angry, who can be argumentative. I feel like for some of you, this person either made you feel neglected or abandoned, or you've made them feel that way. Either way, there is healing, which I like, which is central to the relationship or the connection, whatever this is for you. I just feel like it's a pattern. And that's why it's all clarifying the same crap, different day. You know, I put them out in the cold, so to speak, or they put me out in the cold, so to speak, and then we healed, and then we come back together and we fight again, and then we fall in love again, and then we fall out again. You see, it's like, this is a pattern when I read the cards in this motion. So I feel in that respect, when it comes to love and romance, you are on some type of you have some type of toxic pattern with an individual. And I'm certainly not blaming you entirely. I'm saying the connection itself. This is, and I think it was your reading a week or two ago. I said, it feels very makeup, breakup, makeup, breakup. That's kind of what it is. And I think for some of you, you're losing interest in the connection because it's not as solid or not providing the stability that you need it to provide. It's not consistently good or consistently bad. And I feel like when it's really good, it's the Star to the Two of Cups. That's how I can read them, those cards side by side. When the relationship is really good, there's hope and there's healing and there's future talk or future thinking and the Two of Cups, and we're so in love and we're in balance and harmony. And when we're not, then we're Five of Cups to the Knight of Wands in the reverse, argumentative, and someone ghosts or walks away or emotionally withdraws from the other. And so I feel in that respect, this is a pattern. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is there is healing. So this is applied to both readings here. So I feel like for those of you that are looking towards some type of financial planning or financial healing, like healing your finances, especially for the long term, I feel like there is an opportunity coming in this week for you to be able to do that. That will bring financial healing with that Sun card to your finances for the long run. With that Seven of Wands card, again, the Seven of Wands card for me is very similar to the Nine of Wands in tarot. I see them as repetitive cards. So for like the Seven of Wands for me, this is the same thing has happened over and over and over again. And now I have to defend myself. I have to put up boundaries. I have to make sure that the last 6 times that this thing happened, stays as the last 6 times. I can't allow whatever this is to happen a 7th time. So I do feel that there's some light because, the sun illuminates things also. And so I feel like there's an illumination for you this week, Aries, that, you know what, I really love this person, whoever, they may be. But God darn, we are just on the same pattern. And I feel like this week you're recognizing that pattern, like the light is being shown on it, so to speak. The Knight of Swords in the reverse, though, I just want you to be a little bit careful. I feel like these are little side messages for you. So if you feel they're applicable to the 2 main messages that came out, everyone's story is different. But yeah, so for some of you, there's definitely financial healing here with the Sun card, as well as a relationship being healed this week. Very good. For others of you where that relationship issue is a repetitive pattern, you may have been a little blind to it in the past, or maybe you didn't want to recognize it. I feel like the Sun is, in that respect, putting some light on that for you. And I think this is just you thinking about it and going, gosh darn, we just do this over and over again. right? There's no emotional consistency. Then the next message that I have here, some of you could find yourselves arguing with an individual or possibly even family over money or inheritance or some type of financial opportunity. The Knight of Swords in the reverse is a very verbally aggressive, highly argumentative person, highly opinionated individual who most of the time is wrong but doesn't care because that's what they believe, and they will fight to the death for it, except in the reverse, they're just not going about it in a very mature way. So again, more erratic behavior. I feel for a lot of you, this could involve money. Like I said, inheritance. This could even be you arguing with people at work, like a higher up, maybe regarding a raise. So just be mindful of that. Things could get a little bit heated for those of you who maybe have a review due this week, like a performance review at work. Just be mindful. Spirit is saying that if that is what you are experiencing, like that's happening ahead of time for you, it could get a little heated when it comes to money. I also feel like this is an individual who maybe is approaching you for money. Maybe you came into money, or you recently had a new job, or maybe they know you refinanced your home and you got a little extra money out. I just feel like this is an argument over money. So whether it's with a friend, a family member, a lover, or possibly even at work, there is some type of heated argument here regarding finances. And then I do like the Four of Swords over the Devil, because the Devil would be something toxic. I think for some of you, it's this relationship pattern here that keeps occurring. And it does look like there's healing, not just of the connection, not just the restoration of the connection, but that light being shown on the repetitive nature, like the cycle here of this relationship. I feel like it helps expose the toxicity within the connection. So this for me means that you and your partner have a very good opportunity this week, if you want it, if they want it, to heal the toxicity, not just the connection, but to be able to have this conversation with one another, this new awareness of this is what we keep doing with one another. We really love one another, Two of Cups. We think we have something good here that we can build on. But if we keep going around in this circle where it's the same crap every day, we're just going to crash and burn eventually. And we'll get to a point where neither one of us will want to reconcile. So I feel for some of you, this might be almost like a last chance or last opportunity from the divine to say, if you really want to heal the connection long term, you need to heal the toxicities between the both of you that contribute to that pattern. So take all those messages, how they resonate to you, my friend. If they didn't resonate at all, my love, that's okay. Just check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus. But if any of this was claimable, and I definitely feel that this Queen or King Rising portion was, because again, you're either having some new financial opportunity or you're having a new idea for a financial opportunity, and you start really inquiring and receiving information on it. And I like that a lot because it's almost like it takes you from Page of Pentacles to Six of Pentacles, which means you're left with, or it creates for you enough income for you to be generous towards others or pay your bills on time. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse in a financial reading would be someone who has unpaid debts or who can't catch up, or they're living paycheck to paycheck. So I feel for a lot of you, there is a financial opportunity coming, either coming to you or one that you think of yourself that will take you from Page of Pentacles level in your finances to Six of Pentacles. So I do feel that's claimable energy, but do with that what you will, my friends. If you want to claim it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. But if this is where we part for now, I wish you a lot of luck with this situation. And as always, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what the week of September 15th, 2024 has in store for you, my dear. You have spiritual hater, and then you have photo proof. So maybe for some of you, you're exploring your religious beliefs or your spiritual beliefs, and you could have an individual or individuals within your inner circle who maybe don't like your newfound beliefs or beliefs you could be expanding. Like maybe in the past you were an individual who was like deeply rooted into some type of religious belief, but now maybe you're leaving the reservation a little bit and maybe exploring some spirituality. In that respect, you could have people like within your family who maybe don't like this like newfound belief that you have. This could also be you, Taurus. Be mindful of that, right? Because this is what's coming up for you in the week ahead. So you could also be disliking someone else's religious or spiritual beliefs, or the way that their beliefs are evolving. And then the other card we have here is photo proof, getting evidence. So maybe some of you are trying to acquire evidence about a particular individual. For others of you, there could be an individual who's trying to acquire some type of evidence or proof on you. So let's see what this is all about. This could very well be the same individual that you're dealing with. And for others of you, this could be two very separate issues. So let's see what Tarot has. Let's tap into the Taurian collective now. What can you tell us about this spiritual hater, as well as photo proof for the Taurian collective? Tell us about the spiritual hater. Who is the spiritual hater? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The spiritual hater card is being clarified by the High Priestess in the reverse. Whoa. The Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Six of Swords in the upright. And the Six of Cups in the upright. Tell me more about photo proof for the Taurian collective. What is this all about? What is photo proof all about for Taurus? Please and thank you. Photo proof is being clarified by the Page of Wands in the upright. The Ten of Swords in the upright. The Empress in the reverse. And the Six of Wands in the reverse. Oh my. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, we have Five of Wands in the upright. Ace of Swords in the upright, Four Swords in the reverse, Judgment card in the upright. Then I have an, Ace of Pentacles with a Five of Swords. Okay. For those of you who've seen my readings before, you know that I don't really read gender or body parts. That I'm more of an energy reader. So in terms of energy, you could be dealing with a Pisces, possibly even a Cancerian. I do have Taurus here, but I believe that this is you, Taurus. But the Empress is ruled by Venus. It's Venusian energy, and Venus does rule both Taurus and Libra. And then, and that's all I have. I do have a lot of sword energy. So it doesn't mean that you're dealing with someone who's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but it just could be, it could just mean that it's an individual or individuals that are resonating in that type of energy, in air energy. Okay. In respect to this spiritual hater, I mean, first of all, I don't think you know who this person is, to be quite honest with you. You may find out who it is this week. But the High Priestess in the reverse, first of all, is an individual who's not listening to their intuition. It also could talk about secrets or something that is hidden. So when I see the spread here with the Six of Cups in the reverse, and I'll take the cards one by one for you. Six of Cups, in the upright. This is some type of, could be a family member, could be a friend, could be a lover. It's an individual that you feel some type of soul bond or soul connection with, regardless of the length of time they've been in your life. I feel like you don't know that this person feels that the beliefs you have, and they could be your religious beliefs or your spiritual beliefs. I mean, maybe for one or two of you, it could be your political beliefs, you know, but I'm really leaning here more on religious or spiritual. I think they look at you like you are living in a state of illusion or delusion. Seven of Cups in the reverse. That you're either not tapping into your intuition correctly, or that you are leaving your religion behind to move towards Six of Swords, move towards this new, maybe newfound spiritual beliefs you have. So I want you to take this how it resonates. But whoever this individual is, and for some of you, do you know them? Yes, but do you know that this person thinks this of you? No. This person almost thinks like that you are naive or you're not clear thinking when it comes to your religious or spiritual beliefs. For some of you, you could be, like I said, Six of Swords, transitioning into some newfound belief of yours. I mean, this could also be you just like, maybe you're Catholic, but suddenly you want to look into Buddhism, right? There's someone here that is close in your energy, family member, friend, lover, who just, they don't feel like your beliefs are in sync with theirs, or they feel like you're changing too much, or that you are unwavering in your beliefs, right? That you leave no room for negotiation or change. So take that all how it resonates to you, Taurus. But if you have found yourself lately of one belief, one religious belief, and maybe you are now exploring spirituality or esotericism or tarot, or maybe you're inquiring on other religions just because you maybe want to be more well-rounded, or, you know, see what other beliefs are out there. Whatever it is that's changing for you in that respect. And again, this isn't going to resonate for everyone, right? It's a collective general reading. But there's an individual tied very close in your energy who feels like you're being very naive with your spiritual or religious beliefs, or the fact that some of you may want to change that, or are in the process of exploring changing that. They feel like you're not being very clear-minded or clear thinking when it comes to that. Then we move on to the photo proof card. I do have the Empress in the reverse, which I do feel is you. So Taurus, I feel like this is you this week, trying to acquire some type of evidence that someone is betraying you here. Whatever situation this is for you, I feel like it's one that at this time you've not been very victorious at. Six of Wands in the reverse. Could talk about a non-victory, right? Because Six of Wands in the upright would be someone who's very victorious and has achieved something. So there's a situation or a connection here in your life where you just feel like, I haven't won yet, right? Or it's not claimable yet, whatever that is for you. And I feel like now you're trying to find out why, because you feel like, well, I've done everything right? I followed the terms and conditions, or I followed the rules, or I've been nurturing this connection, and I'm just not reaching that Six of Wands in the upright. Now, be mindful, Taurus, Six of Wands in reverse also could be ego. So maybe some of you, you're a little bit in your ego because whatever this is isn't panning out for you, or maybe isn't panning out as quickly for you as you would like it to. You feel betrayed in this. Whatever this is that hasn't come to fruition fully for you, that Ten of Swords card is like, you're just like, something is wrong here because I'm doing everything I have to do and it's not working in my favor like I thought it would by now. And I feel that's you, Page of Wands, trying to get more information. The Page of Wands is the minor arcana card to the Fool card. So it's someone who's willing to take a risk. It's also someone who's looking to discover. And so with it clarifying that Get Evidence card, I feel like for a lot of you, you're in the reverse this week because there's a part of you internally that's a bit angry or upset why whatever this victory that you have wanted has not come to fruition yet. And now you're like, well, it's not me, so it has to be them. Right? So if this is at work, you're inquiring on a, trying to get info on a coworker. If this is a love relationship, this could be you're looking at your lover like, hey, I thought we're reconciling. I'm putting in all this effort. I'm still not victorious here. I'm still feeling backstabbed and defeated. I need to know why. Like, what are you doing? So whether this is in career and finance, or love and romance, this could also be within, with a friend or within a friend group. There's just a situation here where you're not feeling as victorious as you thought you would. And now you're trying to find out why. So it's almost like, let's say you're up for a promotion and there were several people vying for the job and you didn't get the promotion. Doesn't mean you lost your job. It just means that you're not advancing at this time. You could want to find out, like dig up dirt on why you weren't selected or why so-and-so was selected. So you can certainly take that as an example. And for others of you where maybe you're in a failed love connection, you could be trying to find out why your partner doesn't want you or doesn't want to reconcile quick enough, or why you don't have the victory you thought you would have by now in the connection. And you're like, well, do they have someone else? Or, what else is going on with them? I just feel with that photo proof to the getting evidence, you don't want to accept any responsibility. I'm sorry to say that. And I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that's the vibe here. You're don't want to accept responsibility for something that hasn't come to fruition because you're very adamant that you've done all that you could. So the onus is on the other person. And now you're trying to find out why. Bottom of the deck, kind of like what you don't see coming. There is conflict here. I do feel like you find out whatever this information is with the photo proof, because we have the Ace of Swords here, which is the Ace of Truth. So I do feel that once you discover what this is that has delayed or postponed or maybe even completely eliminated your ability to have this victory and whatever this is for you, I feel like there is a conversation then about it that becomes very combative. So just be mindful of that. I always say the the Emperor or Empress in the upright is an individual who embodies the best qualities of all four queens, or the best energies of like all four kings. But when that Emperor, Empress is in the reverse, one or more of those Queen or Kings are kind of out of sync. So just be mindful of that, Taurus. If that's you, and I do believe that's you here in this reading, you could be a bit more argumentative this week, particularly after you discover whatever information this is that you're sort of like on the hunt for. I do feel, though, that for those of you where you have been maybe sitting on the fence over this situation, where you weren't quite sure what to do about it because you just didn't have all the facts and figures, and it wasn't very black and white, right? It was very murky or muddled, and you couldn't make a decision on whatever this connection is. And so you've been in this Four of Swords in the upright type of healing. But now we have Four of Swords in the reverse. So now it's like you're ready to get up and take action. So you're no longer resting and contemplative about this. I feel like you get this information, there's a fiery discussion about it, and then you're suddenly like, I almost want to say rebirthed into a new Taurus, where you're just like, I'm not putting up with that. I'm making the judgment call. And your judgment call here, Taurus, seems to be like you want to move in an entirely new direction. Ace of Pentacles, you want to plant a seed elsewhere. So whether this is another job, and I'm not saying you're going to quit your job on the spot. I mean, some of you have the possibility of doing that. I certainly don't recommend it, but what's coming here for you is the ability for you to, if this was like a job offer where maybe you felt, not job offer, but promotion and job place you didn't get, maybe you felt slighted or something like that. I feel like then you immediately start looking for another job. Or if it's a failed romantic connection, I think you immediately start seeing what else, and not what else is out there, like, oh, I'm going to get over this person while getting under another one. I mean, maybe one or two of you will do that. I don't really think that's it. I just think that you start making plans on how to exit this relationship, okay? But you're not one who's going to go quietly into or gently into that good night, okay? I feel like if you're forced by whatever you find and this argument that takes place, that even though you know you have to start over with whatever this is, find another job or another place to live. I mean, this could be an argument with a landlord. I don't know. Where maybe they, were supposed to fix 10 things in the building and they haven't, and you're feeling non-victorious, and now you're looking for another place to live. That very well could be it too. But whatever it is, it's like you're not going quietly. You're kicking and screaming the whole way out the door, even though you've made the judgment call to leave whatever this is based on the information you've acquired. You're angry that you have to. So what starts as the Five of Wands, which is kind of small, poking back and forth about it, can end up being really cutting by the end of whatever conversation or dialogue you're having with this individual or individuals. Could actually be two people here that you're arguing with. But I feel like you just don't go that quietly with whatever this is. So that's what I have for you this week, Taurus. Definitely someone here for most of you in your circle, in your energetic circle, family member, close friend, or lover, who just does not like either your change in your religious beliefs or your spirituality. They could feel like you're naive about it, or you're moving on too quickly from one set of principles or beliefs to another. And then for others of you, you have an individual who's looking at you like Taurus is too stringent in their beliefs, okay? And that's why they're hating on it. They're uncompromising. They're unwavering. I'm surprised we didn't see the Hierophant in the upright for you. That is another major arcana card for you. But I feel like in that respect, they're looking at you like you're not tapping into your intuition. You don't know what you're talking about. You're living in this delusion, confusion land here with, and again, this is them, not me, right? I love you. I love my Taurian collective. But again, I feel like this person maybe has not verbalized this to you this week, but there's a good possibility that it may come out. And especially if this is the person that you end up arguing with because you get some kind of evidence on them, I feel like they could get a little nasty. And while you're, I don't want to say accusing, while you are confronting them on whatever it was you found, this person could kick it back and say, well, I did ABC because you're like blah, 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 because of your beliefs or your religion. See where, so for some of you, this is all tied up together, and this person who has kept quiet suddenly in this altercation ends up verbalizing that to you in a very aggressive, Five of Swords argumentative way. So Take that all how it resonates. If none of it did, my love, that's okay. Check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. But if this is where we part for now, Taurus, I wish you a lot of luck with this situation and this individual, as well as inquiring whatever information here it is that you're looking into. But if it did resonate or you want to claim all or part of it, I did see the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in the upright, which is another power card for you, Taurus. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I do feel that whether this is two separate situations you're dealing with, or it's all wrapped up into one for some of you, I feel like at the end, what you don't see coming is you're still standing strong and solid and stable. So I would say I'm not going to say don't let this get to you, but just keep in mind that at the end of all of this, you are a much stronger, stable, more financially abundant Taurus. So don't let that sidetrack you from your long-term goals, okay? Because that's definitely what I saw for you in the future. Okay, my dear? That's what I have for you, Taurus. Until I read for you again, my love, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Gemini. Let's see what the week of September 15th, 2024 has in store for us. As most of you know by now, I am a Gemini sun. Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers and choices. You don't say. And then we have thief. This is an individual who could be feeling robbed or some kind of loss of joy, of happiness, of physical, emotional, or maybe even experiencing a spiritual loss this week. So this could be two separate situations or one altogether. We'll see what Tarot has. Tell me more about this love triangle. You hear my accent came out. Tell us more about love triangle as well as this thief card for the Gemini collective this week. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Excuse me. All right, gems, let's see. Tell us more about this love triangle, please, for Gemini for the week of September 15th. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. We have Five of Cups in the upright, the Star in the upright, Eight of Pentacles in the upright, and the Two of Swords in the upright. Oh boy. And then we have the Thief card, which talks about some kind of loss, physical, emotional, could be financial, spiritual. Tell me more about this for the Gemini collective here, please, and thank you. The Thief card is being clarified by the, talk about thief. Seven of Swords in the upright. My word, Gemini. Five of Wands in the upright. Ace of Wands in the reverse. And the Eight of Swords in the upright. Bottom of the deck. Nine of Pentacles in the upright. King of Pentacles in the upright. The Emperor in the upright. And then, of course, we have the Devil here in the upright to the World in the reverse. Interesting. To the Ace of Swords in the reverse, followed by Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, both in the upright. I'll take them one by one. So, Gemini, this is what most of us are dealing with this week. Remember, if it's not your message, just check your other placements. I feel like there's a connection here in your life, Gemini, which very well could be some sort of love triangle. Whether that external third party is another lover or another individual on your side or your person's side, that's quite possible. For others of you, I mean, it does say love triangle, but if we're just looking at third-party triangles in general, third-party externals like that could be a meddling parent, you or your person spending too much time with friends, or there being like a work-home life imbalance. There's just something external that is getting in the way of your connection. I feel like there's a lot of loss and remorse and regret with that Five of Cups card because this has happened. And yes, for some of you, this is a third-party situation. I'm not going to lie. But I feel like you're reflecting this week on it, Gemini, and you're trying to make a decision here on whether or not you want to continue being part of this relationship, which a lot of you are starting to realize may be toxic. Even if this individual is your divine masculine or divine feminine with that Emperor card. You could feel that they are a toxic divine masculine or divine feminine, meaning they're unhealed. So I do feel that for most of you in this situation, you do wish to heal the connection. You do wish for your person to be healed of whatever this interference is, or addiction, or toxic qualities, or toxic intrusion in your relationship. There is a hope for you that I really hope that we can, you know, at the end come together and Eight of Pentacles work on this and master this and rid our lives or rid our connection of whatever this toxic behavior or toxic individual or individuals are. So I feel for a lot of you, you're very heavy in your mind this week, Gemini, thinking about, do I want to continue this toxic relationship? Some of you are acknowledging it for the first time, kind of admitting it to yourself, this is what it is. And feeling very remorseful and regretful, almost like, how did I get here feeling, right? It wasn't supposed to, Eight of Pentacles, work out this way. I had invested a lot in this. So I just feel like you're at a decision point this week, Gemini. You're not sure if you want to move forward in the connection, heal the connection and work at it, or if you just want to walk away. And then we have the Thief card, which ironically was clarified by the Seven of Swords in the upright, which does talk about, you know, and I say with the Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, these are sliding scale sword cards, I always say, because Seven of Swords could be, I caught my person telling a little white lie, or, you know, worst case scenario, I caught my person in bed with the neighbor. You know, just something very bizarre and hurtful and you know, some terrible act of betrayal. So take it how it resonates. It's a collective reading. But I feel like whatever this has been for you, whether it's someone who repeatedly tells little white lies, you keep catching them in, or it's someone who has cheated on you or lied to you, or you just intuitively know that they have, I feel for you, it's causing a lot of a big emotional loss for you this week. Because you're looking at an individual who at one time you wanted to build a life with, or maybe have already built a life with, right? That King of Pentacles card. And you see this person as your divine masculine or divine feminine with the Emperor card in the upright. But you're angry, Five of Wands, lots of internal conflict, and possibly even conflict with this individual over either their toxic traits or toxic patterns, or whatever toxic third party keeps interfering in your connection because of them. And I feel like a lot of you are just feeling this immense emotional loss this week. The Ace of Wands is in the reverse. You feel like maybe this was a false start or a false restart to the connection. You're losing motivation to stay in it or to recommit to it. And that Eight of Swords card in the upright is actually your card, our card, being really up in your head about, I don't know what to do. I don't have hard, now some of you don't have hardcore facts, and that's what's making this so freaking difficult for you. You're strictly intuition based here, but you feel like you should trust your intuition, right? Two of Swords is an individual who is blindfolded and they can't see the path forward. They can't see left or right. They can't see right from wrong. It's an individual who, prior to making a decision, because they can't see it and they can't feel it because they're just holding the two swords, the next thing is, what's my intuition tell me? Not what do I think in my head or what I feel in my heart. These are blocked. Emotions are blocked with the swords being crossed. What the mind can see and process is blocked. So it's a decision you have to make just using your intuition. And for a lot of you, your intuition is telling you this person has done you dirty. This could be, you know, for a lot of you, it is a love connection with that love triangle. But I mean, this could be three friends, right? This could be you feeling that one friend has betrayed you. Take it all how it resonates to you. I do feel what you don't see coming. And this is, I'm going to clarify the Ace of Swords in the reverse, because I do see you as being steady and strong. The Nine of Pentacles in the upright, and if you've seen my readings before, you probably heard me say, my ultimate favorite card out of a tarot deck when it's in the upright. When I separated and got my divorce, if I could have morphed into any tarot card, I would have selected the Nine of Pentacles. That's the Empress in training. That is someone who's comfortable enough to take care of themselves spiritually, emotionally, financially, physically, and they don't need anyone else. Do they want someone else? Yes, but they don't need someone else to survive and thrive. It's a beautiful energy. It is a very earth-based energy, but I feel like this is you, Gemini. And maybe you don't realize that you have those qualities, but you do. You do have the qualities to survive on your own outside of whatever toxic relationship this may be for you. Now, this is the part that you may not like, and I'm going to clarify. World in the reverse tells me this is a karmic cycle. That doesn't mean that this person is in your soulmate or twin flame. It just means that there's lessons here that you are not learning and they are not learning. They're not learning to change their toxic behaviors, and maybe you're not learning to like stand up for yourself or defend your self-worth. See what I mean? Or rebuild your self-confidence, because if you're in a third-party situation, there are days where your confidence level is up here, my love. I know this firsthand. And there are days that your confidence is on the floor. And that's because you don't have consistent stability in the relationship, because your person is in and out, Knight of Cups to the Knight of Wands. One day they come in with the apology and the love offer, and then they disappear. They're almost out as quick as they're in. And so with their love offer or their affection for you. And right behind that was the Chariot card. So yeah, this person comes in quick and leaves quick. So I feel for a lot of you that that's something you have to heal. I mean, if you want to, you have the divine gift of free will. Your person needs to heal whatever toxicity this is, or whatever toxicity they need to break away from. And again, some of you don't want to hear this, but you might repeat this cycle with this person all over again. Because one, you don't have facts. Two, you're looking at them as a divine partner. You're not choosing not to follow your intuition for most of you. You're up in your head about it, 8 of Swords, but you're just like, damn it, I don't have the proof. And this is my divine masculine. And let's try this all over again. And I think for those of you that do that, it's an Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's a lie you're telling yourself. Hate to tell you that. I'm a Gemini moon too. Let me clarify that further. What is the lie? Because that's an untruth. And again, not saying this person isn't your soulmate or twin flame, but World card in the reverse is the lesson has not been completed. The lesson has not been learned. And I do believe in karmic lessons. I think twin flame soulmates or karmics can give us those lessons. And those, for a lot of us, I believe in reincarnation, are past lessons we didn't learn in a past lifetime or multiple lifetimes. And it's like, we need to learn them now. And I feel like there are lessons here that your person needs to learn as well from this connection. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords in the reverse, because I feel like there's denial here on both parts. And this cycle is going to repeat again, because no one wants to look at the ugly of it. No one, that's what I just heard. No one wants to look at the ugly, like the underbelly ugliness of this relationship. And again, not saying your love with this person isn't beautiful, but you know, the toxic part is ugly. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords in the reverse here for the Gemini collective this week. I do think a lot of you are looking to patch things up with this person, looking to heal the connection and work on it. And I feel like it's going to end the same way for you, because you're not learning your lesson. And that lesson is different for all of us, but let's see if we can get something here for the collective. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords in the reverse, please, and thank you. Ace of Swords in the reverse being clarified by the Fool card. The Fool in the upright, the Five of Swords in the upright, and the Six of Wands in the upright. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. A little egoic here, my love. I'm sure you love this person. Again, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups in the reverse, and I do have the Empress. I do feel for a lot of you, this is a divine pair. No doubt about it. And we've seen this in your readings before. But, my love, you're not learning the lesson you have to learn, and they're not learning it either. Okay? Your lesson here, I'm going to tap into that for you there, but I feel for a lot of you, this is ego wanting to win at all costs, wanting to win the person at all costs, wanting to win the relationship at all costs, wanting to be chosen or selected by this person at all costs. And unfortunately, this is just going to keep going round and round and round. This is a never-ending cycle. It's like the never-ending symphony. And that sounds really romantic, but the never-ending symphony with 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords is pretty bad, my dear. You know that. I'm surprised we don't have the 10 of Swords out here. So, which I kind of do if I take the 8 of Swords with the 2 of Swords. It could be very well the 10 of Swords. But I feel like if you take the chance to do this all over again, it ends the same way. There's a lesson here you have to learn. As for your person, they're quite the love bomber, aren't they? King of Cups in the reverse is someone who love bombs. When they know they F up or they're not doing the right thing, they usher in and they pour a lot of love into you. Compliments, words, promises, whatever gets you to stay, whatever gets you to feel good, to feel chosen in that moment, not indefinitely, right? Because it's third party, regardless of where you are on that triangle, but enough to make you feel good enough in the moment to do this whole damn cycle all over again. Your person needs to heal away, and I hate to say childhood because everyone's like, oh, you blame your childhood, but we do learn how to love in childhood based on our interactions with our parents, family members, friends, how we saw them love one another and how they loved us. So I feel like for some of you, you have a divine masculine here. I mean, again, could be feminine, but very heavy on the masculine energy here, that most likely at an early age did not learn how to love properly. And this person knows two modes of operating. Sneaky, deceptive behavior, which again, could be little white lies. And then once they get caught, massive love bombing. They're in and they're out. They're in with the love bombing. They're out with the Seven of Swords. And if you confront them on it, it turns into the Five of Swords, which then throws you into the Eight of Swords. It's a repetitive pattern. Your person needs to heal, learning the proper way to love, to be emotionally vulnerable, and not do it in a manipulative or deceptive way to their partner. That's what your person needs to learn. How am I going to love you consistently all the time? Not just when I think I'm going to lose you, okay? And the Empress here, my dear, is a very, I have two very independent individuals here, Emperor to the Empress. But the Empress in the upright knows her worth. And I feel for a lot of you, you may not, or at least not when it comes to this person. You might not let anyone else on the face of the planet get away with Five of Swords to the Seven of Swords, right, to the Eight of Swords. But this person, because you have a soft spot for them, because you want to win at all costs, because you see victory with them or want victory with them, little egoic, you're willing to do the same cycle over and over again, hoping that this time they'll change. And that, believe it or not, is you decreasing your worth. What is the lesson here for Gemini? Because I see for your partner, it's how to love consistently and properly without love bombing their partner, without being in and out wishy-washy. Your person's lesson here is to learn consistent, stable love 24/7, okay? What's your lesson? What is Gemini's lesson here in this reading? One more shuffle here, please, Anne. Thank you. Your lesson, my dear, justice, balance, equal reciprocity, truth, law and order, Nine of Swords in the upright, and the Six of Cups. You're so torn on this because your lesson here is, but they're my soulmate, or I believe they're my soulmate, or I believe they're my twin flame, or I've known them forever. This has to work, right? But your lesson here is justice. Your lesson is to get out of your head, Nine of Swords, get out of your head that this is the way it's supposed to be because of ba. And instead stand resolute in your power. No, this is what I deserve, regardless of who ba is. You know what I mean? But I feel like this week you are really feeling the emotional effects of this relationship. I don't know if you're going to find out more information. Some of you may. Others of you, I really think you're just suspecting it, but you have nothing to really put your finger on. And you're probably fighting with your person already because it's a hell of a lot of swords. It's a lot of back and forth communication and it's all negative. So for some of you, you're already engaging in this. Others of you, you're on a different timeline or a different point of the timeline. So it's happening this week. But I feel like this person love bombs their way right back into your life. There we go. Let's have a new start. Let's do this all over again. Yay. Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups. Again, I'm not saying this person isn't it, but I don't think you get to this until you both work on this. You having justice for yourself, being able to say, here's a great thing. So I was watching a tarot reader and Soulful Revolution, right? And I was watching her Gemini reading. Actually, it might have been a Taurus reading. I don't know. It was one of those quickie reads. She kind of does them all the time, like a daily reading. I forget which one it was. But she mentions the movie Moonstruck, right? And it's a scene in the movie where it's Cher and Nicolas Cage, and you know, everyone's at the table, at the family dinner table. And I haven't seen the movie in like 30 years, so I'm going by what she recalled of it. But the parents are at the table. The mother is clearly aware that the father's having an affair. And the mother just kind of blurts out during dinner in a very cool, calm, non-emotional, factual way, non-threatening way, but in a way that the husband knew exactly what she was saying. And it was, I want you to stop seeing that woman. There was no, because if you don't, blah, 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 right? Non-emotional. I want you to stop seeing that woman. And the husband gets up from the table and he slams his hand on it and he says, okay. And he sits back down. And I feel like it's almost like a similar moment for you here, Gemini, regardless of whether you're the third party, right? You're the secondary lover here or the primary. I feel like there's this moment needed for you to look at your person and say, I want you to stop seeing her, or I want you to stop seeing him. And not having to say anything else, but then you need to be resolute to actually follow through on it. And that's tough. You can't bluff. You got to be able to walk away. And I don't think some of you are there yet. And that's why you're going to give this person another chance. But that's your lesson. Will you love yourself enough to stand strong enough to say something like that? Or you have to divorce her. It wasn't if, I'm sorry. It's, I want you to stop seeing that woman. So, you know, I want you to stop seeing that woman. I want you to stop seeing that man. I want you to divorce that man. I want you to divorce that woman. And being ready to walk away if that answer comes back as no. Okay, I've now learned my worth. That's a tough one, Gemini. I'm not telling you to do that this week. I'm just saying the energy here in the cards is like, that's your lesson, is standing up for yourself in that way. And your person's lesson is learning that love bombing is a toxic way how to love a romantic partner or anyone. Being the love bomber and coming in just when you screw up is not the way to love consistently. So there's a lesson here for them to learn as well. But Gemini, it looks like this week, it's just you're really in your feels this week with this, thinking your person has done something wrong, not having all of the proof, maybe distancing yourself from them a little bit because you're really caught up in your head about it. Your person clearly will see this either pulling away or the arguments the two of you have been having. And I feel like they do come in and love bomb you this week. And for a lot of you, you're not going to have your moment of justice this week. I just have to tell you, I'm going to love you anyway. That's okay. But I feel for a lot of you, you'll just take the risk and because you love this person and you're going to give them another chance. So no judgment here, my friend. If that did not resonate with you at all, just check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. But if this is where we part for now, I wish you a tremendous amount of luck with this, my gems, and sending you a lot of light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. Kind of had a heavy read there with Gemini. If you're a Cancer, Gemini cusp, you may want to look at that reading or you may not. But let's see. Hopefully you have something a little brighter in store for us for the week of September 25th, 2024. You have fight, which could be an argument, but then you also have unbothered. That could be any argument. Or you could feel like you are in competition with a particular, you know, person, place, or thing. Based, you know... Yeah, you feel like, oh, someone may feel like they're in competition with you over something and you're very unbothered by it. I see. Okay. Let's get more here. For the Cancerian collective, what can you tell us about unbothered? And girl fight. And I'm not looking at the gender there with that girl fight. That very well could be, you know, just an argument with anyone of any gender. I'm going to pause the video for a second to charge my battery real quick, my love, because I just received a notification that it's about to die on me, and I'd hate for that to happen midway. So I'll be right back. Okay, I love that super fast charger. It literally was like 5 minutes to get to 40%, so we're good. So tell me more about this. Again, like I was saying, I don't look at that gender with girl fight. This could be an argument with anyone, but I feel more here. It's like someone feels like they're competing with you or that they're at war with you for a position, for an individual, for status, for some type of victory. And I think you're very unbothered by this individual's antics this week. Tell me more about this argument here for the Cancerian collective this week. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The fight card is being clarified by the, Jesus, Seven of Swords in the upright. I use an entirely different deck for Gemini. They had the Seven of Swords on the other side of the table, but oof, okay. Seven of Swords in the upright, the World in the upright, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, and the Lovers. Oh my God, I just got chills. Unbothered. I'm going to take a peek. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Some of you are moving on from what you feel is a very toxic connection. I have to be honest with you. Tell me more about unbothered here for the Cancerian collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Unbothered is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, the Page of Pentacles in the upright, the King of Cups in the upright, and the Three of Cups in the upright. Could be third-party situation. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Tower. Remember, this is predictive energy. Take it if it resonates. You don't have to claim it, okay? For some of you, this just happened, and you're dealing with it this week, okay? And for others of you, you know it's coming intuitively. You can kind of feel the rumble. There's your Tower, my love. Five of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, God. Magician in the reverse to the Chariot. Who is this idiot? Ace of Swords and the Judgment card. Well, I'm not laughing at you. This is a hard one, okay? I'm laughing at the person who's trying to come back. Okay, so you had an argument or you're about to have an argument with an individual. Now, I don't read body parts. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be a Gemini. Could be an Aries or a Cancerian or a Gemini or Virgo. But it's a small, short read, so just take those signs if they resonate. I feel like this individual is a bit of a trickster, to put it lightly. I feel like this person is very manipulative, especially with that Magician in the reverse as their next action. Seven of Swords tells me you have a difficult time trusting this person. Whether this person is just a habitual white lie liar, or this person cheats on you, or if you're part of a third party, you know, they already have a primary, maybe you're the third party, you know what I mean? Like you were the secondary introduced to their relationship. I feel like you want to put an end to it. Part of you wants to put an end to it. Part of you just wants to focus on yourself, Queen of Pentacles. You just want to nurture yourself back to health, whether you're king or queen, doesn't matter. And I feel like for a lot of you, for those of you that find out that your person this week is deceptive, I feel like you do make the choice to put an end to the connection. And I think momentarily you feel unbothered by it. Now, energy is fluid, and, you know, maybe by the end of the week, you're in a ball on the floor crying over it. I don't know. But I feel like in the moment, you are so upset that you either suspect they did this again, or that they just did it, or some of you have acquired knowledge of it. Either way, I feel like, again, in that moment, you're so unbothered by the thought of letting them go that you close the cycle on them. Now, for some of you, you already gave this person some type of ultimatum, like if you do it again, or I think they're going to do it again, my love, if they haven't yet. It looks like you're closing a cycle out. Now, this doesn't have to be a lover, okay? This could be a business partner. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. Whoever it is, this individual is very toxic and very manipulative towards you. In fact, once you close them out, my dear, and you start focusing on yourself, Page of Cups, loving yourself, King of Cups, loving yourself, unconditional love, Three of Cups, I don't want to say you're going to rejoice that this is over. This is hard. It's hard to walk away from any relationship, okay? But I feel like with the Three of Cups, you could either have family members or friends that are sort of rooting you on, when they find out that you've let this toxic behavior or toxic individual leave your life, or that you've walked away from them. I feel like you do have one or two people in your corner that are really proud of you for standing up for yourself and doing this. But once this tower falls, and it looks like it's going to, I'm sorry, but it looks like once it does, because of conflict, 5 of Swords, probably in regards to whatever the heck that 7 of Swords is, a whole new cycle, or the potential for a whole new cycle, begins with this person. If you're a Cancer, Gemini cusp, you may want to watch this, my dear. Okay? That means if you're born within a few days of Gemini season ending and Cancerian season starting. Because this new cycle, if you're not careful, is just a repeat of what you just went through. This person is not healed yet. I'm not saying they never will be, but they're not healed yet. They want to come in after this tower as quick as they can, Chariot card, fastest card in the deck, so they can have victory, excuse me, with Cancer. But they're doing it in a highly manipulative, magician in the reverse way. This person is going to tell you that they're telling you the truth, Ace of Swords, but they're not. They're lying to you again. But they're doing what they feel they have to do to get you back or to win you back. This is such a hard reading. Because they do want to rebirth in the connection with you with that Judgment card. But it's like all the truths you think are coming out of their mouth with the Ace of Swords, it's really just manipulation and lies. I hate saying that to you because with that Lover's card, I feel like you believe that this is a very spiritual connection between you and this individual. And I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying that at all. But this person may use your beliefs. I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. I'm not even tired. So I don't know if you're tired or your person is tired. I don't know. Or you're tired of this situation. Thank you, Spirit. Didn't think of that. But I feel like you believe that this is either a soulmate, twin flame, some type of divine counterpart. And you consistently try to see the good in this person because of how much love you have for them. But this person is a trickster. And I feel like this week for a lot of you where you either had an argument or you're about to have an argument about some type of deception that occurred here. For those of you who make the choice to walk away and with that World card, close this out once and for all, I do feel like this person moves towards you very quickly. But again, it's like every word out of their mouth is a lie. Why is this person doing this? Why is this person doing this to Cancer? I know I'm just supposed to tell you what to expect this week. So basically, expect a manipulative love bomber for those of you who've walked away from this person. But I'm just curious to know why. Why does this person do this to Cancer? Why does this person do this to Cancer? I feel like it's a cycle. So you're kind of feel like emotionally immune to it. You're just like, look at her face under the 7 of Swords card. She's just like, yeah. I saw that coming. Very disappointed in this person, but still loving them too much that you keep choosing them when they come back in with all the right words. Why does this person keep doing this to Cancer? One more shuffle here, please, Anne. Thank you. Why do they keep doing this? Ace of Cups in the upright. The Empress in the upright. The 9 of Pentacles in the upright. The 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Oh, give me one from the bottom of the deck for the hell of it. 4 Swords in the upright. And then 4 Cups in the reverse. I also have Taurus and Libra now on the table, as well as Taurus, Libra, Capricorn. Okay. This person wants love with you. They want unconditional love with you. I asked, why are they doing this? I just think this person is toxic. Because they see you as divine feminine energy, whether they know what the heck that means or not. This person has you on a pedestal. They look at you like you are their everything, that you are nurturing and you're independent or have the capability to be independent. I love the Nine of Pentacles, regardless of the deck. It's literally in the upright, my favorite card out of tarot, and I'm an air sign. But they see you as being strong and independent and wise and smart and beautiful and nurturing. You feel like home. You feel like home, or you've created a home, or within your home, you've created like it's a safe space for them. They don't want to let go of that. They don't want to let go of the love they have for you. They see you as everything, and literally in their head, they have you up on a pedestal. They want the Ten of Pentacles with you. They don't know how to get there. Four of Swords, they think about it all the time. How do I get there? Well, cross watcher, I get really like, I have to defend Cancer here, because you're not going to get to the Ten of Pentacles via the Seven of Swords. I don't know what the hell you're thinking. And Cancer, feel free to share this with your person. That is not how you impress the Empress or Emperor. Take it how it resonates. That's just not how you go about doing it. Lying, tricking, deceiving, love bombing, rushing back in, and then offering the person no stability or competition, or making them feel like they're in lack, and then you guys fight and they leave or you leave, and then the whole damn cycle, you know, spin that wheel of fortune. Let's do this all over again. Cancer, I feel like you're numb to this, my love. I think a lot of you are so, the look that the Queen of Pentacles is giving is like, I'm same crap every day. Like, I'm so used to this. I'm so used to this pain. Why? So that's why this person is doing this. They don't want to lose you, but they don't, excuse me, they don't know how to be with you either. What is this Four of Swords here for a Cancer? For their person. Why is the Four of Swords here? Please and thank you. Four of Swords is here because of the Two of Swords in the upright, the Five of Wands in the upright, and the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords in the reverse, Two of Wands in the reverse, Six of Pentacles. So for some of you, it really is a third-party situation. I'm sorry. So why do they keep doing this? Because they can't make a decision on how to get out of wherever they are. They think about it all the time, sometimes to the point of where they are physically sick, like too tired to do anything. Sleeps. This is someone who sleeps all the time, or potentially could, right? Take it how it resonates for your person. But because they won't make that decision, Five of Wands, there's too much conflict in making the decision. Either conflict with who or what they have to leave behind, or the possibility of having to defend why they're leaving that other person for you, or leaving that other situation for you. They feel like they have to defend this to family and friends, or people within their community. You know, like, people aren't going to accept this. Five of Wands. I have to fend off or fight for the decision I make. Or I have to fight with the person that I'm leaving. Three of Pentacles, in order to work on this connection. So they know, I don't care what they tell you when they gaslight you, that you're too sensitive or whatever they tell you. They know that they can't begin actually working on this connection unless they go through Two of Swords to Five of Swords. But guess what Two of Swords and Five of Swords are? Seven of Swords. So it's easier to keep manipulating both parties in a way. I mean, they do see you as everything, but they will love bomb or manipulate you to keep you because they're not ready to leave whatever that other situation or person is. They just can't fathom with everyone looking at them like they're a betrayer or a cheat or a scoundrel or a liar, because 5 and 2 swords is 7. And they don't want to have to defend that. 3 of Swords in the reverse. They'd rather heal the connection with you. No forward movement, my love. 2 of Wands in the reverse. 6 of Pentacles. They're just going to keep breadcrumbing you. I don't know why the other person doesn't leave. They're irrelevant. The question is, why isn't your person leaving that connection, or why aren't you leaving the connection? I'm going to leave that up to you. But I do see here that this week there's an argument. Either you're still reeling over this. For some of you on your timeline, this already happened, and this week is the aftermath, the continued battle, the continued sadness. And for others of you, you may drop this person like a hot freaking potato this week. And yes, I think in that moment you're going to feel very unbothered and very Empress-like, or Empress Junior, which would be the Nine of Pentacles. That came out for you also. Both of them did actually here. So I feel like in that moment, you're going to feel really good, unbothered. But I feel like as the dust settles, a lot of you are going to feel terrible. Almost like, oh my God, what did I do? You know, that type of thing. Fret not, my love. Your charming manipulator, who has not learned his or her lesson, will be returning to you this week with a little bit more love bombing, hoping that you will repeat the cycle, which many of you will. And I feel like if you repeat the cycle, it's just, oh God, the moon, like you don't see it coming. Page of Swords in reverse. It's going to happen again. It's a lie. Plant a new seed. Have a future together. There's hidden agenda here, my dear. And then the Page of Swords is you're being told a lie. So, and this could very well be you lying to yourself, wanting to believe everything they say to you. I'm not telling you to end your relationship this week. I'm just telling you that when this person comes back and they try to manipulate you, maybe don't be so quick to rush back in. You know that they're waiting, right? Because they came running. So wait, you know, when you see running, you know, the person will wait a little bit for you. Maybe don't hop back in like that minute. Maybe tell them you need to think about it. And I'm not saying for, 100 years or even a month, but maybe change it up this time. That's kind of what I'm hearing for you. Like, instead of doing the same thing you always did, like immediately take them back, maybe this time be like, I have to think about that. And just see where it goes. Just see what they do. And you can go back an hour later and be like, okay, I thought about it. I want you. You know what I mean? Or a day later or a week later. But I would look to see what that reaction is when you say, wow, I was really waiting to hear those words. But after everything that's transpired, I need to think about it. Just watch their reaction. Are they loving and want to heal the connection with you and say, well, what can we do to heal it together? Or what can I do to help you make your decision or be clear in your decision? But if they turn around and they're angry, or they love bomb you even freaking harder, like offer to pay for something or buy you something expensive that they normally wouldn't do or wouldn't buy, I think that's a major red flag for you. That while this person may be your soulmate or divine counterpart, they are very unhealed. And repeating the cycle with them just exposes you to more of the harshness of their unhealedness. So I hope that you're both able to heal, you with your self-esteem. I think there's some self-esteem issues, my love, I felt there. And that could be why you're not letting go of this person. Again, that's for one or two of you. And for others of you, I mean, your person's just toxic, but hot as hell and very charming. So the energy there was like very simply irresistible. I think you just don't want to let them go, and they don't want to let you go either. So, but that's what I have for you this week. Looks like an argument about either something you've discovered or you just intuitively feel has occurred. And it looks like there's an argument. Some of you closing out the chapter, or at least trying to, and then this person rushing back in to try to manipulate you into returning to them or reconnecting with them. At the end of the day, my love, you have to do what's best for you. Okay. But that's what I have for you this week. Be sure to check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And I understand if you don't want to claim this energy by not liking it. I totally get it. But if you found it enlightening or entertaining, enlightening especially, I would appreciate at least a like. But if you don't, that's quite all right. I'm praying for you. This was a hard read, a little bit of an energy drainer. I do feel a lot of you are tired of it. I think that's why I yawned twice. I don't mean any disrespect to you by that. I just feel like this is a very tiring process for you. And it might be why in that moment you feel very unbothered to let them go. But I do think there's some immediate remorse and regret. Like, oh my God, what did I do? Fret not, they're running back. 9 out of 10, they're running back. Okay, so keep that in mind. It'll be up to you what you decide to do with them. I'm sending you a lot of strength, my friend. And until I read for you again, light, love, and peace. Okay, Leo, I'm hoping that you can pull us out of the 4 preceding readings that were kind of heavy. So let's see, what does the week of September 15th, 2024 has in store for you, my friend? Wants you back and uninterested. Well, we can kind of just call the reading over there. Looks like you have an individual from your past, whether it's in your professional, personal, romantic life, that you have disconnected from, maybe emotionally, maybe for some of you physically, but this person wants you back. And I think for a lot of you, you're no longer interested in this person. Tell me more about wants you back and uninterested for the Leo collective. Tell me more about wants you back for Leo. Wants you back, Leo, is being clarified by, please and thank you, the Page of Cups in the upright. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Be careful, my friends. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Oh, boy. And the King of Pentacles in the upright. Uninterested. Tell me more about uninterested here for Leo, please and thank you. Uninterested is being clarified by the Seven of Cups in the upright. The Sun in the upright. Oh, God, I love you being in your power. Six of Wands in the upright and the Magician in the upright. A lot of you, not all, are going to tell, sorry, cross-watcher, a lot of you are going to tell this person to go to hell. That's just how I see it. Five of Pentacles in the upright, Ace of Swords in the upright, Five of Swords in the upright, and Six of Pentacles. And then Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Oh, and then, Ace of Cups. I could keep going with this. So I think for a lot of you, you have an individual. I don't read body parts or genders. You know that by now. But in terms of energy, I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. I have you resonating as the Sun here, Leo. That's your power card. Magician could be a Gemini or Virgo. That's all I have. Oh, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, again with the Queen of Pentacles. For a lot of you, this is a spouse. Doesn't have to be, or it could be an individual that you hope to get married to one day, or you wanted a higher level of commitment with one day. For others of you, you could have had joint finances with this person, even if it was just like a checking account, or maybe you lived with them, and so you had like joint bills in one another's names, or like both of your names, something like that. Again, that's not for everyone. But I feel like this individual, whether they walked away from you or you walked away from them, it's different for each of you. This person wants you back again. What I don't like is how they're going about doing it. Okay, so the Knight of Wands in the reverse is very scattered, fiery, aggressive, argumentative. The Queen of Cups in the reverse, whether it's a queen or king, because again, we're not reading body parts, we're reading energy, but a Queen or King of Cups in reverse is a love bomber. It's someone who will do or say anything to get you back or to get you to do something that they want you to do. So I just want you to be mindful of that. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, whether that's, for me, it's a very masculine energy, but you take that how it resonates. Like I said, could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but this is someone who's typically well-established or has some sort of stability in their life, okay? Someone you may have at one time seen as a soulmate or a divine counterpart, especially Queen to the King of Pentacles. Like I said, some of you could have been married to them or wanted that one day. I feel like this person is coming back around this week for a lot of you with the Page of Cups offering. This is like someone wishing and hoping that you're going to accept their apology or accept their love offer. For some of you, they could be also giving you a little gift. But again, I'm getting a lot of love bomber energy. It's not solid, okay? They're not coming to you with a pentacle and saying, this is solid foundation for our future. Or, if that Queen of Cups is in the upright, I'd feel a million times better about their energy. But in the reverse, this person's going to use all of their tools in the tool shed, so to speak. Especially with that Magician card, like they want you back. They might not know the word manifest, but they know the word pray. And this person is manifesting or praying, or again, like I said, I feel like using all the tools in the tool shed, because a Magician is the only card in tarot that possesses all 4 aces. So it's like this person is going to use everything they have to try to get you back. They want victory with you. The only issue is, I feel for a lot of you, this person had you as an option with the Seven of Cups card. If they didn't have you as an option, I think for a lot of you, you felt that the direction of the relationship was confusing for you, or that it just had no direction. Because Seven of Cups could talk about confusions and delusions and illusions. So for a lot of you, you're just no longer interested in either being an option for this person or being in a relationship where you're not able to see a future with them as much as you want one, because they're not planning one with you. But yeah, whoever this is, they feel like they've been left out in the cold, or they have left you out in the cold. But this person is coming in to have this conversation with you. Now, Five of Swords to the Ace of Swords is Six Swords. I feel like this is a conversation. I don't feel like the conflict is happening this week. I feel like the conflict already happened. And this is someone who wants to have a conversation about that conflict. And then again, one sword and the Ace of Swords, five and the Five of Swords together, Six of Swords. I feel like this person wanting to have the conversation with you, is their hope is that it will usher you into calmer waters with them and they can have victory with you. Six of Wands. Lots of sixes here, right? Six of Swords, then the Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. We're missing the Six of Cups, but that doesn't mean that this person isn't from your past or isn't a soulmate or soul bond. Okay, but that's the only cup card missing here. But yeah, I feel like this person is offering you love. They might tell you you're everything that they want, but I feel that your issue here has been either some sort of breadcrumbing, whether they had another person or not, doesn't matter. I mean, obviously it does matter, but it's just like they weren't investing enough in you at some point. And I think that's why a lot of you may have left, or when they ended things with you, as much as it hurt, I think over time you have come to the realization or the belief that I'm not going to be second or third or fourth or fifth to anyone, right? Like, I'm Leo. I deserve my own person. So yeah, for a lot of you, I just feel like this person is coming back this week. They want to have a conversation about an argument. They're going to tell you they see you as everything. And I'm not saying you're not. They're going to offer you love. They're going to want a conversation. I mean, you're home for this person. Like, you're, for a lot of you, this person lives in a very dark world outside of you. Like, whether they've got like a shit job or other relationship or family life, or maybe their finances aren't as up and up as they want them to be. I feel like with that Sun card, yes, I know that's your major arcana card, but I just feel like in the world of choices of Seven of Cups that they have, like, you're the shining bright, you're the shining light, or you're like the brightest shining star in their life is the overall feeling. I just don't think that a lot of you are interested in being an option or being in a relationship that doesn't have a direction in the future or leaves you feeling very confused. But regardless of what it is, I do see this person missing you this week, wanting you back and wanting to have a conversation with you to try to right this wrong. Now, if you've been in a third party or multiple party situation with this person, I didn't dig too deep into their energy, but that Seven of Cups card was still there. So I'm not quite sure, if they have released any of those other options or addictions or interferences, whatever that was, that existed at some point in your connection with them. So that's probably something you want to incorporate in your discussion with them, should you choose to have that. I mean, I do see them attempting to contact you a lot this week. So just be prepared for that. And I guess if you want to have the open and honest conversation, it'll be made available to you, right? The opportunity is there, and you can voice whatever concerns you have. But I think for a lot of you, you're uninterested, and that might be what you tell them is like, look, I do hold a lot of love for you. I'm just not interested in existing in a relationship where I'm confused all the time, or I don't want to exist in a relationship where I'm an option, but that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here. It's like, it's not that I'm not interested in you. It's I'm not interested in whatever that other thing is, okay? But that's what I have for you, Leo. If you like this message and it resonated with you, please click like, share, and subscribe. If it did not, or you just want to know more, check your other placements, my dear, your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus. But if this is where we part for now, I wish you a lot of luck with the situation, as well as light, love, and peace. Hello, Virgo. Let's see what the week of September 15th, 2024 has in store for you. We have moving and looking you up. So some of you could be moving on from a particular person, place, or thing. And that person, place, or thing is looking you up, trying to get information on you. For others of you, there could be something looking you or someone looking you up because they want to move towards you or move in your direction. So let's see what this is all about. For the Virgo collective, tell me more about this moving card. What does Virgo need to know about moving? Tell me more about moving. Someone could be studying you. Maybe for those of you where you have moved to a new location. Side message for some of you is there could be someone new, like in your apartment building or your community or your street. Like for those of you that have actually like relocated, that person could be studying you because they're into you. So maybe you like move to a new job or move to a new place of living, a new community. Maybe starting school, you know, just something where you're doing something in a new location. And so for, again, side note for some of you, that could be a new person of interest looking into you. Let's see what this is all about. Tell me more about this moving card for the Virgo collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Moving is being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, the Ten of Cups in the reverse, the Magician in the upright, and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more about looking you up for the Virgo collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Looking you up is clarified by Seven of Swords in the upright, Justice in the upright, the Hangman in the upright, and the Four of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, I have Page of Cups in the upright, Two of Pentacles in the upright, Six of Wands in the reverse, the Empress in the reverse, and a Five of Cups in the reverse. Oh, God, and then the Lovers. Oh, and then the Four of Cups. You know me, I got to keep going sometimes. So, okay. I'm only receiving two messages, really, with these cards and the energies here. So I want you to take them how they resonate to you, okay? There could be, and again, this is for those of you where you have literally moved into a new job, a new place to live, a new community, something like that. You're doing something different. Yes, you very well could have someone who is recently divorced, or just a divorcee, right? Even if it's not recent, who is trying to, and they might not know the word manifest, but trying to get more information on you. That's that sneaky behavior there, because they've thought about it. They've seen you, you know, at the workplace, in the new living situation, something like that. This could be someone who came out of a long-term connection, hasn't really offered their cup of love to anyone. Maybe they've been in sort of like healing mode, hermit mode there, because the Four of Swords for me is the minor arcana card to the hermit card. So it's like with it being in the reverse, they're like ready to come out of their shell, ready to start dating again. You're new to whatever their environment is, and they're being a bit sneaky and deceptive here, trying to get more information about you because they're interested in you. Okay, and they're trying to balance out what they think they know about you and what they don't know about you, if you know what I mean with that Justice card. And so in that respect, I do feel like for those of you that are resonating with that storyline, this is someone then who wants to make this little gesture. And I say little because it's a page. Could be asking you out on a date or something like that, or if you want to hang out, or there's some sort of little offering there. They could maybe even, like, if you're physically moving this week, could actually like maybe see you carrying boxes or something like that. And they can ask like, do you need any help with that or something like that. And Two of Pentacles tells me they're kind of weighing the pros and cons of doing this, because this is someone who's very nervous. Six of Wands in the reverse could be someone who's egoic. Again, past connection has failed. Maybe some connections since then have failed. And so this person doesn't really feel like they have a shot with you. Six of Wands in the reverse, like they don't think they have victory or could have victory with you. The Empress in the reverse could be someone who's very codependent or someone who just doesn't feel good enough. I always say when the Emperor or Empress is in the upright, that's an individual who embodies the best qualities of all four queens or all four kings. And when it's in the reverse, it's like one of those queens or kings are kind of like out of whack or imbalance. So this could be someone who, is still dealing with some past loss, but, trying to come out of hermit mode, if you will, recovery mode, and is making the choice, taking the risk that maybe you'll reject them, you'll reject their offer, whatever that offer is, because a Page of Cups and Four of Cups, like this person's afraid you might make the choice to reject them, but at the end of the day, they're going to kind of like shoot their shot and try to have some kind of like communication or conversation, small, like I said, with you. For others of you, you're not going to want to hear this. For others of you, this is a person from your past that you have moved on from, or you're currently in the process of moving on from or moving away from. This could have been an individual where you either had a family with them, had a higher level of commitment with them, wanted a higher level of commitment. For some of you, you have divorced this person. I feel like this person wants to make a solid offer, that Ace of Pentacles. You're having a brand new beginning. They see you moving on, but this is someone who wants to come in with an apology. I feel like in the past, this person was a trickster, Seven of Swords, or, Seven of Swords is always like a sliding scale for me. So it could have just been someone who habitually gave white lies for whatever reason. They wanted you to think better of them, and then it could go, the opposite end could be someone who's a habitual liar in the worst sense, because they're really a trickster, right? They lie and they lie and steal and cheat and manipulate and all of that. So again, it's a sliding scale and it's a collective reading, but it would be someone who in the past you saw them as embodying that Seven of Swords energy, a deceptive energy that you couldn't trust. You could have done a lot of healing, and maybe you're now moving on. You're kind of ready to let go. You've seen this person for who and what they are. The Hangman, the reverse, is right underneath that card. So it's almost like, I see you, right? And meanwhile, this person's trying to look you up to see where you're moving on to, or if you've moved into another connection. In that respect, I feel like this person is a bit egoic, because they did not have victory in the connection with you. They still want victory in the connection with you. They're trying to balance how to make this offer to you. I feel like this person is seeing you as a missed opportunity. For some of you, you could have been part of a third party or multiple party situation. That Lover's card could mean that at some point they didn't choose you, or you felt like they weren't choosing you, or maybe you felt like your love for them was unrequited, and so you checked out, you're moving on. And again, we're all on different timelines or different points of a timeline. So for some of you, this has already happened, and the past person's coming back around again. And for others of you, you're moving on from them this week, and they're looking you up to see like where you're moving on to. I mean, this person is still holding on, energetically holding on to you. Now, whether it is an entirely new person who's interested in you because you've moved into some sort of new environment, right? Whether it's in your career and finance or in your everyday life, like a dwelling, a residence. Or if it's that past person, we still have that Empress in the reverse. So that person is still not completely healed. So I'm curious to know what's in the reverse for them. Tell me more about the Empress or Emperor. Tell me more about this Empress in the reverse, please, for Virgo. Empress in the reverse is being clarified by Queen of Swords in the upright. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Five of Swords. Yeah, there was some betrayal, deception here. And the Six of Pentacles. For a lot of you, this is a past person who breadcrumbed you. So, I don't read body parts. So in terms of energy, the Magician is Virgo and Gemini. I have Libra in the Justice card. Taurus or Libra in the Empress card. Gemini in the Lovers card. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. But whoever this individual is, if it's a past person, it's whether they're Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is not the point. You just found this person to... again, this would be the Queen or King that's in the reverse. So in the reverse would be an individual who's a gaslighter, doesn't tell the truth, a manipulator, someone who you could see something clear as day and they're going to tell you it's not true. You could be like, it's a beautiful day and the sky is blue, and they'll be like, no, it's green. And you're like, no, it's blue. And they try to verbally manipulate you into believing that what you're seeing isn't what you're seeing. So if you've dealt with someone like that in the past before, where there was not equal reciprocity, again, you could have been one of many options, or you had a lot of conflict with this person with that Five of Swords. I feel like in that respect, that is someone who is really thinking about coming back around this week. At the very least, they're looking you up to try to get information on you, like, where are you living now? Or are you still at the same place of employment? Or are you dating someone new? Like, have you fully moved on from them? And for others of you where it's this new person who's kind of in the trickster energy here because they're interested in you and they're trying to get information on you, I would say to just be mindful. I think it's going to be very, especially for those of you that have been single for some time, I think you might find this person to be very charming, the way they come across, because they're trying to offer to help you with something, like move into your new desk or move into your new apartment, or I mean, something like that. And I think you might find them to be very charming in that respect, but just be careful, because I feel like this person's past long-term relationship may have ended because they may be like cheated on their past person, or this could be somewhat of a narcissistic personality. So I'm not getting the greatest vibe for this person, whether it's a new or past person. So take those messages, how they resonate. Be really careful, I want to say, this week with any like new people that come into, and I'm not telling you to totally reject everyone that like offers to help you or get to know you or anything like that, but I would say take it slow. Like, maybe in that respect, if it's a new person, it should be you trying to look them up, you know, trying to be sneaky and get information on them. Because, yeah, I feel like for a lot of you with that Three of Wands card, you're moving forward. Ten of Pentacles, you want something better in your life, something that's long-term. A lot of you are focused on your money or your future financial abundance. Yeah, Page of Swords, some of you may be going back to school or learning something new. Page of Wands is the minor arcana card to the Fool. Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel like a lot of you are just trying to mentally let go of the past, the negative parts of the past. You're enthusiastic about your future, or at least trying to be optimistic about it. Some of you learning something new, or, you know, focused on your money, like I said, or just be careful if it is a new person. And of course, if it's a past person, please use your discernment. It doesn't look like this person has changed all that much. So if this did not resonate at all for you, Virgo, just check your other placements, my dear, your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus if you're looking for a love reading. But if this is where we part for now, I wish you a lot of luck with this individual. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Libra. Let's see what the week of September 15th, 2024 has in store for you. I was almost about to say June 15th, so I don't know if that date is relevant or prominent for some of you or important. We have obsessive lover and bad karma. What is going on this week with all of these readings? I don't know. I feel like everyone has an issue this week, and it could very well be because we are having so many... I was going to say so many moon problems, but it's not moon problems. But we have so much going on astrologically with the moon. We have a partial lunar eclipse, and then on the 17th or 18th, depending on where you live in the world. And then like immediately after that, that's followed, I think, on the 19th with a full moon. And I believe that's in Pisces. So I just feel like there's a lot of people just like cutting off relationships that no longer suit them or are no longer serve their highest good. But it looks like for some of you, you are dealing with an obsessive lover this week. Now, if this isn't an obsessive lover, that's fine. This could just be a toxic individual. This is someone who's unhealthy. They're possessive. They're a karmic, meaning this isn't like a soulmate or a twin flame connection or anything like that. It would be someone that you feel generates a lot of bad karma for themselves because of just how they act in everyday life. So if you don't feel like this has anything to do with love for you, you can just take it as someone else, so someone you work with or a friend or a family member that you feel is just very unhealthy and toxic, and it looks like they're playing a significant role in your life this week, and that's why they're showing up in your energy. So tell me more about this obsessive individual for Libra this week. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. We have the Six of Pentacles in the upright, the Nine of Swords in the upright, the Two of Pentacles in the upright, and the Seven of Swords in the upright. My God, talk about toxic. Tell me more about bad karma for this individual. Tell me more about bad karma. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Bad karma is being clarified by the World in the reverse. Well, there's your karmic cycle. The Three of Swords in the upright. The Five of Pentacles in the upright. And the Moon in the upright. There's that Moon card. So something's happening here with this person between the 17th and I want to say the 20th, depending on where you live in the world, okay? Three of Wands in the upright. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Magician in the reverse. There's that manipulator. Wheel of Fortune, karmic. And I have a Queen of Wands here. Oh, and Temperance as well. Some of you are receiving communication from this person because I do have the Knight of Swords in the upright. This would be pretty aggressive communication. So whomever this person is for you, this could be, like I said, a friend, a lover, a co-worker, a family member, an ex-lover. This is someone who has been really up in their head, Nine of Swords. This is someone who obsessively thinks about you or something that transpired between the two of you. And it's at a point where it is disturbing this person's sleep patterns. They're unable to rest well at night. Maybe some of them are up all night now and they're sleeping during the day or something like that. Something has happened here and they can't stop thinking about you. This person, to further identify this person to you, this is someone that you, when you think of them, you think of trickster behavior. They're a liar, they're a manipulator, they're a cheater, betrayer. They could have stolen money from you. You don't have a favorable impression of this person. For those of you in a love relationship, they could have like breadcrumbed you in the past. So maybe you were one of many options, or they just didn't invest as much in you as you invested in them or in the connection with them. I feel like this person cannot stop thinking about you this week. There's going to be an attempt for most of you of this person reaching out to you in some communication. This person feels abandoned, that they're no longer part of their life, like part of your life like they used to be. They feel like their world has been turned upside down since you exited their life, or maybe you gave them the cold shoulder. For some of you, they could have asked you for money and you turned them down, and they feel very heartbroken by it. But whoever this person is, they just feel like their story in your life and your story in their life isn't over. And since there's been this separation or disconnection, they feel like their world has been turned upside down. This person deals with a tremendous amount of anxiety and fear with that Moon card. I don't get the feeling that this is a very good person, and I hate to judge people that way because I try to be very like kumbaya-ish, but I have to call a spade, if you know what I mean. And this is not the greatest person. This is a manipulator. This is someone who manipulates with intent. You know, that Three of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles to the Magician in reverse is like this person thinks a long time about how to manipulate you and others. They create a plan. Three of Wands is someone who's actually like creating a plan. Like, how am I going to do this? Or how am I going to get one over on Libra? So this is not a spur of the moment, white lie kind of person, you know, where they spill the milk on the kitchen floor and now you're asking the household, well, who spilled the milk on the kitchen floor and didn't clean it up? And they don't want to admit it because they're ashamed or embarrassed. That's not this person. This is an individual who really calculates for quite some time how they're going to manipulate you or use your love against them, or whatever sympathy or empathy they think you have for them. Like, how can they use it against you to get something out of you? I feel like this person is like really nothing but bad luck. I hate to say that about another human being, but I have bad karma. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is bad luck. I feel like this person, again, is down on their luck this week because they've had bad karma happen to them or bad luck, and they're going to reach out to you for some sort of assistance. They see you as a leader, Queen or King of Wands, meaning you're someone who has like your crap together. You could be a business owner, an entrepreneur, but you're someone who in general takes very good care of yourself. You could have a great personality, as most Libras do. But I feel like this individual looks up to you in that respect. Like they do have you on some sort of pedestal where they think like you're better than them, or you just have your crap together better than them. I feel like this individual sees you as someone who's very balanced and very patient, and particularly with them, like very patient with them. And that's why I feel like there's some sob story for some of you that they may be using this week as an excuse to reach out and communicate with you. For some of them, they had plans and maybe they fell through, or they're short on money. Like this is someone who maybe like their vehicle broke down, or they had plans to fix their vehicle, but the plans fell through and now they're Five of Pentacles. They don't have the money and they're communicating this to you again, like once again, trying to prey on your love or your patience or your understanding that in the past you have always had for them. Just be mindful of that. I'm not really getting a good vibe. Behind that, we have the High Priestess card. So I think that this is really important that you use your intuition this week with this person. But if you have an idea of who this is, I would say just be mindful that sometime between the 17th and the 20th, with that moon card there, this person probably will be contacting you this week. And again, this is very trickster behavior, energy here, lots of manipulation here. And again, it's not spur of the moment manipulation. It's someone plans, this is an individual who plans and plots their attack, so to speak, on people to get what they want. So be very careful of that. I don't read body parts, but I will give you energy. I have Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, or Virgo. And I have Cancer or Pisces. So take all those energies, how they resonate to you. But yeah, it looks like you have someone, and it's not necessarily a person from your past. I mean, for some of you, it could be. For others of you, you still sort of talk to this person. You just kind of keep them at arm's length. Like this could be a family member, a coworker, an employee, something like that, where you kind of still have to interact with them on some level, but maybe you don't let them in as much as you used to. But regardless, I feel like this person wants to contact you this week because, again, they see you as someone who has their stuff together. They know that you care about them on some level. They see you as a very balanced individual, and they're coming in this week, again, for a lot of you, asking you for some sort of help. I feel like this is someone that you wish they would just like go away already, and they don't. So that's what I have for you, Libra. If you did not like that reading, my dear, just check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or your Venus. But if this is where we part for now, I wish you a lot of luck with this individual. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio moon, so let's see what this week has in store for us, the week of September 15th, 2024. In their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. They should be. And fake flexing. This is someone who might try to use money that they don't have to like show off, or try to buy you something or offer to buy you something in an attempt to like get your attention. So if they, let's say they know that you've wanted a, I don't know, a $1,500 laptop for work or for school or whatever. And this is someone that you've had some sort of disagreement with or something like that. I feel like this is someone that they're in their head, overthinking, overstressed, overanalyzing, like, how can I get Scorpio back? And then it dawns on them like, oh, I think Scorpio really wanted, you know, blah, blah, blah. And maybe I can offer to buy that for them, even though they probably don't really have the money to do it. It's like their way of trying to show off that you mean a lot to them, or they're willing to go into debt for you. Or again, I just feel like it's someone who's trying to buy your attention or affection, but we'll see what the cards say here. But that was my automatic feeling with this. And it's like they're really thinking about it. Like, what can I do to get Scorpio's attention this week, or to get Scorpio re-interested in me this week? Take the gift, honey. Tell me more about fake flexing for the Scorpio collective this week. Tell me more about fake flexing. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Fake flexing is being clarified by the World and the Upright. For some of you, you have closed the cycle out with this person, or you're about to, and they know it, and they're panicking. Six of Swords, yeah. Okay, Six of Swords in the Upright. Knight of Pentacles in the upright, and Three of Wands in the reverse. You got tired of waiting. Tell me more of in their head. Tell me more about this in their head for the Scorpio collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. in their head is being clarified by Wheel of Fortune in the upright. 8 of Wands in the upright. Oh, here they come. King of Wands in the upright. Page of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups in the upright. 4 of Pentacles in the upright. Ace of Wands in the upright. 7 of Pentacles in the upright. And then we have the 2 of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles. All right, it's not terrible. And then the 10 of Cups. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I don't read body parts, but I'll give you the energies. You could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or anyone, okay? Because I don't have a lot of people cards on here. I mean, I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn at the bottom of the deck. So just take those placements, how they resonate to you. This is an individual who, at one time, or maybe some of you still see this person as a soulmate with that 2 of Cups card. You may have had a family with them, or you saw longevity in the connection at some point, or, you know, because that's what you wanted. I feel like for a lot of you, you waited a long time for this person. Like you waited a long time for them to get their crap together. 3 of Wands in the reverse is like, I'm tired of waiting. Not waiting for the ship to come in. Maybe it's a frequent airplane, right? And I'm standing here at a shipping dock waiting for my ship to come in, and maybe my Mr. or Mrs. Perfect, whatever. Not perfect, that's a horrible way, but maybe my Mr. or Mrs. 10 of Cups is at the airport, and meanwhile I'm at the shipping dock. You know what? I just feel like some of you were in a place of, I'm waiting too long. For some of you, up to a year for this person, like, get their crap together. And some of you are like, I can't wait anymore. And you're either have closed the door or you're about to close the door on this person and move away from them. 6 of Swords. I don't, you know, what precedes the 6 of Swords is the 5 of Swords. So it's like, I don't want to conflict. I don't want to fight about this. Kind of like, this is my decision. You offered me, right? Fake flexing could be, you offered me the 10 of Pentacles. You offered me a lifetime, or you promised me a happily ever after, and you were fake flexing. You didn't really have the means to give me long-term commitment. So you're lying about it. And I think a lot of you have closed or will be closing a door, especially with that lunar eclipse. And then, you know, which talks about eclipsing things out of our life. And that's on the 17th or 18th, depending on where you live in the world. And then on the 19th, we have an actual full moon, which talks about releasing. So I think for a lot of you, you are eclipsing or releasing an individual from your life who you feel fake flexed, offered you the 10 of Pentacles, but never delivered. Maybe they showed up with 1 pentacle. You know, and you were like, well, where's the 10? Where's the 10? Where's the 10? And just got tired of waiting. So a lot of you have moved on or will be moving on. This person is really in their head, like, how do I get Scorpio back? Do I spend money I don't have? Here's, you know, another way to interpret that fake flexing card is like, well, I know Scorpio always needed A, B, C, D. And this person's really up in their head, like, how do I get this Wheel of Fortune? Not that they know the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, maybe some of them do, but the thought process here is more like, how do I get this wheel to turn in my favor? What do I have to communicate? 8 of Wands to Scorpio. What do I have to say? I need to take ownership. Not ownership. I need to take control. King of Wands is controlling masculine energy. Even it could be a woman, you know, or a female or a feminine energy, whatever, but it's still leaning masculine. Like, I have to take control of this. I have to figure out a way on how to not lose Scorpio. But Page of Swords in the reverse is like, I don't know how. I don't know how to do it. And that's where I think that overthinking, stress, and overanalyzing card comes into play, because it's like, should I buy them something? Do I communicate? Should I drive to them or travel to them? 8 of Wands could also be a card of travel, but the overall feeling here is like, I have to do this fast. Whatever I'm going to do, spend money, communicate, travel, go see them. A very scatterbrain energy with the Page of Swords, but I just know I have to do something. because Scorpio is walking away. 8 of Cups to the 4 of Coins. They are tired of holding on to a promise that I was fake flexing on. This person knows it. This person knows that you're looking for a passionate new beginning elsewhere. It doesn't mean that to get over them, you're immediately going to get under someone else. And I wouldn't judge you if that's what you were doing, but they just know that this time it's the truth. This time you're not bluffing, where maybe in the past you've bluffed. Like, well, if you don't do ABC, or, you don't put a ring on it, like, I'm out of here. This time they know you've got a fire in your belly and you're going to hold firm to that 8 of Cups. They know you're serious, and that's why now they're panicking. This is unlike all the other times, because I feel for some of you, this could have happened up to 8 times, where you did leave, but you went back, or you threatened to leave, but you went back, kind of like a makeup, breakup, or breakup, makeup kind of thing, back and forth. But I feel like this time around, it's like they know. They know they need to start investing, 7 of Pentacles, into some type of long-term commitment with you, or they're going to lose you for good this time. And so I feel like this week you have this individual really up in their head on how to save this connection. Do I just say, say what, and I don't want to say whatever Scorpio needs to hear, but this could be an individual who does not express their emotions very well. And so their thought could be, do I have to communicate my feelings to Scorpio? Would that make them stay? Should I travel and go see them? Would that make them stay? Should I buy them something they really need to impress them, or to show them that I'm really interested in them? Yeah, babe, if you're watching, you can side my house and get a new roof. And yeah, this is what this person is thinking. I need to make a real investment here. I don't know whether to do it with words or deeds. And so this is what they're up in their head, analyzing. How do I keep Scorpio? Do I buy them something, invest in them? And again, I hate to say tell them what they want to hear, but it's I feel like that's only for those of you who have been dealing with an individual who does not communicate their feelings well. And it's well, maybe I need to do that. Rapid fire. Tell Scorpio what I really feel about them. But they're extremely scattered on this. This person does not want to lose you. And for some of you, you have already walked away. You've closed the door on them. And for others of you, they know you're about to. And at this time, you're not bluffing. So, Knight of Wands, they're going to come in and charm you. We had the King of Pentacles, which is someone who might be looking to spend some money on you. Okay, very, very nice, very nice. But then you have the Knight of Wands. So it's wait, there's more. Remember that Oxy commercial? I don't know if that's still on TV. I don't watch a lot of TV these days, except for my General Hospital reruns that I record during the day. But anyway, I just feel like this person is it's one of those commercials of wait, but there's more, right? If I can't buy you back, then maybe I can charm you back with my Knight of Wands, with my wand. That's basically it. We had the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands. I always say that for me is the most dynamic pair. I got criticized in one of the videos where someone was like, well, of course you're going to say that because that's your sign. And it's I have very little fire in my chart. I'm a Gemini sun and a Scorpio moon. So that has nothing to do with it. My person isn't a fire sign either. So, and he's Aries in his moon, but other than that, it's not a big... doesn't have a lot of fire in his chart other than that. But anyway, I just feel like this person knows that the two of you are a dynamic couple, and they know that this time you're not bluffing. There's no bluffing here this time. Again, only for those of you who have left, or you have communicated to your person this week that you're done. And in that respect, they're really trying to come up with a way on what they can say to you to keep you, what can they buy you to keep you, and how can they charm you intimately to keep you. So that's what we can look forward to this week. Again, it's okay to take the gift. That's what I have for you, Scorpio, for the week of September 15th, 2024. If you did not like that message, or maybe it did resonate with you. If it resonated with you, please click like, share, and subscribe. If it did not, my love, just check your other placements, your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus. But if this is where we part for now, I wish you a lot of luck with the situation. Wish us a lot of luck with the situation. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see what the week of September 15th, 2024 has in store for you. Inside scoop and shine. Actually says on the card, your light irritates their demons. Alrighty. And then there's an individual here who's trying to get a closer look, who's being nosy, who's trying to, basically get the inside scoop on you and see what you have been up to, what you're doing. For those of you where this individual could be an ex, and we'll find out in a minute as we delve into tarot here, but if this is an ex of yours, this could be an individual who wants to see if you have moved on from them, and if you have, who you have moved on with. So let's get into tarot now and see what this is all about. Tell me more about Shine for the Sagittarius Collective for the week of September 15th, 2024. Tell me more about Shine, please, and thank you. Shine is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, the King of Cups in the upright, Page of Swords in the upright. Well, there's your spy card. And the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me more now about Inside Scoop for Sagittarius for this week. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Inside Scoop is clarified by the High Priestess in the upright, the Seven of Swords in the upright, my Lord, Queen of Cups in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have Six of Cups in the upright, Nine of Wands in the upright, King of Wands in the reverse to the Fool in the upright, and then bottom of the deck, Six of Swords in the reverse. So for some of you, this is a love connection, and I say that because I have a Queen of Cups in the reverse to the King of Cups in the upright. So you can, I can definitely read this as a love reading, but for those of you where you don't have an ex that would do something like this, then you can certainly apply this to someone that you work with or have worked with in the past, or a friend or family member that perhaps you've disconnected with, or maybe you're still connected with, but they just want to know more about you because maybe you're not as open or transparent with them as they, hope that you would be. So take this how it resonates. Again, if you've seen my readings before, you know that I don't read body parts. I just read energy. So in terms of energy, I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have Pisces again here. And then I have an Aries. So, and a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But again, it's a small reading. So take those signs how they resonate to you and this individual. I feel like this is you with the Shine card, because this is you shining. The card says your light irritates their demons. Wheel of Fortune in the upright tells me that you may feel like you're on a winning streak. If not, you're about to begin one. I think that this is good luck, good karma that you have generated for yourself. It looks like the wheel is turning in your favor. You could be traveling. You could be on some type of religious retreat here with the cross here. There's a cross here in the Bible, and I'm certainly not implying everyone watching this reading is a Christian, but you could be doing something in regards to like travel here, maybe on like a spiritual retreat, or maybe just learning more about spirituality or your religion. That's quite possible. Again, for some of you, I'm only going by the picture on the card. But I feel like this is you being very inquisitive about your life moving forward. Whomever this individual is, and like I said, for a lot of you, this is an ex where there was either a false start or a false restart, or you have decided to no longer invest in that connection. You may see this individual as like I don't want to say so much a missed opportunity, but perhaps a bad investment of pentacles, of your resources, time, love, money, patience, etc. So I feel for a lot of you, this connection has come to an end. Maybe for one or two of you, it's just a brief disconnection, but I feel for the overwhelming majority of you watching, this is, someone that you're really no longer in any contact with. You're humming along, filled with unconditional love for yourself, for others, and moving forward in a very positive way in your life, learning something new, again, possibly about religion or spirituality, or if not, you're just learning new things in life. The Page of Swords is a very inquisitive sword. This individual who's getting the inside scoop is clarified by the High Priestess in the upright, the Seven of Swords in the upright, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. That's what makes me think at one point they may have been your counterpart because they're now in the reverse. And then we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, which tells me that maybe this was someone who didn't offer you consistency or stability in your connection, in your relationship with them. I feel like this individual is frantic. The Knight of Wands in the reverse is an individual who can be very frantic, very scattered, and pretty aggressive. Their intuition may be telling them that you have moved on, possibly with someone else. But I feel like this person is frantic. That's the feeling I'm getting here. And the Seven of Swords tells me that, yes, maybe for some of you, this person had engaged in some type of Seven of Swords behavior with you in the past, you know, lying, stealing, cheating, betraying you in some way, betraying your confidence, stealing money. I mean, that Seven of Swords really runs the gamut from little white lie to like stealing money, you know, stealing money from you or breaking your heart or cheating on you. So I want to kind of say, like, pick your poison, what resonates with you there. But I feel more like in this respect, is the Seven of Swords is resonating more like this Queen of Cups in the reverse. And again, could be masculine. Don't let the Queen throw you off. But this person's being very sneaky, trying to use their intuition like, okay, Sag has moved on, but with whom? For those of you who may be traveling, they may want to know why or with whom or where you are. And I say that because I saw that Six of Swords card there. So I just feel like their intuition is telling them you've moved on, possibly with someone else. And they're very scattered and frantic about it. And I feel like this week they're going to try to look you up online. So I would say, if you don't want this person, if you know who this potentially could be and you don't want them to know, you may want to just check your privacy settings on all of your social media accounts. For those of you who are public, Page of Swords could sometimes mean someone who is accessible digitally, like online. You know, you could have a platform that's available to the public. And in that case, whatever you're posting, they're seeing. Because this person is very, like, in the card, like very intently looking or watching someone. And I think that's like maybe a glass of wine in their hand while they're doing it. So it's almost like this is their hobby, or in their downtime right now. It's like what they're doing at this time. The Six of Cups in the upright tells me that at some point this is someone, you know, one could be someone from your past. If that's not the case, I mean, I'm not getting the feeling like it's someone totally new, because I'm just getting a lot of cards where there were, and the energy itself is like this person's upset that you've moved on from them. And with that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like you may have thought this person was a waste of your time, a waste of your resources, you know, or they wasted your time. But the Six of Cups card could be, you know, like I said, someone from your past or someone that you feel or felt that you had some sort of soul bond or soul connection with. The Nine of Wands in the upright tells me that this is a pattern, or you have experienced patterns with this person, possibly like makeup, breakup, and it has left you very wounded. It has left you very defensive. Your guard is up. That might be why you have stopped communicating with this person. The King of Wands in the reverse can be someone who's very aggressive. You know, King of Wands in the upright. I love the King of Wands in the upright, you know, even as an air sign, and I'm a Sag North node, but King of Wands in the reverse is just someone who can be very argumentative, very demanding, very jealous, cold, callous, a very fiery temper. And with that Fool card, I feel like this individual is going to take a risk to possibly contact you this week, especially after trying to find some information about you. I feel like the relationship went nowhere. Or I shouldn't say nowhere, came to an end, or at this point is not moving forward. Six of Swords in the reverse, not moving forward. However, this person wants Six of Wands in the upright with you, which is victory. Now, they could be a little egoic. The King of Wands in general and Knight of Wands in general are two egoic cards in tarot, but in the reverse, it's like this person's ego is really hurt. So I feel like the relationship has stopped or is not moving forward. You're shining bright. You're healing. You're getting over them, right? However, you're doing that. And they're very inquisitive to know if you've moved on with someone else or what you're doing. Strength in the reverse tells me that this individual is lacking courage to give you what you needed in this relationship. And then that was followed by the Hangman in the reverse. So I feel like that's why a lot of you let go of this individual, because the Hangman in the reverse is now standing on their feet, right? They're no longer tied by their feet, but instead standing on their feet. And so I feel like you have let go of this individual. I don't know what this was pertaining to. For some of you, you could have been married to this person, with the Ten of Pentacles card, or you wanted to be, or you either had a higher level of commitment with them, or that was something that you wanted in the future. But that is followed right away by the Devil card. So you may have found this person to be toxic. They could have had toxic codependency issues. They could have been addicted to money, to greed. Perhaps with the Seven of Swords, for some of you, they stole money from you, or perhaps you felt like they only used you for your Ten of Pentacles. So that certainly could be someone who's maybe addicted to the resources that you give them. But I have that Page of Wands card in the upright for you, which is really like the Minor Arcana card to the Fool card. So I feel like, one, you took a step forward to disengage with this individual or detach from them. And however long it's been, this person this week is looking you up. Let's see if they're actually going to be bold enough to contact you, though. Because I mean, I don't seek, oh, well, yes. Wow, Page of Cups. Pages are messengers in tarot, and so it does look like there's very small, pages are small communication coming your way. This could be an apology. This could just be a hello. This is not something you're expecting. If you ever look at most of the Page of Cups cards in tarot, they show a fish or something, you know, jumping out of the cup. And I always took that as being, oh, like unexpected, right? Kind of like shocking, I think, for a lot of you when you get this message from this person. It's like, oh, wow, where the hell did they come from? Or why are they contacting me? So I do feel like there's a message that you receive. Tell me more about this Page of Cups, please, for Sag. Now, it'll be different for all of you what this person says, but maybe we can get a general idea for you. Tell me more about the Page of Cups for Sag this week. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Three of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, one, this could have been a third-party situation, and that may have been why you have withdrawn your energy or severed the connection with them, or maybe even detached. For others of you, this could just imply, because I'm asking about the message itself, this message could be someone telling you that perhaps they're not very happy with you, or they're very sorry. But this could be someone who is feeling in lack in some way, like not feeling very celebratory or not feeling very happy because of your absence in their life. Tell me more. The Magician in the upright, and then the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so for a lot of you, this person could have had you as an option. But I think really for me with this person is under the illusion or delusion that you actually want to hear from them. I'm not sure if some of you do or don't. I have Four Cups at the bottom of the deck. So one, this could resonate as you, that perhaps in the past you felt the love was unrequited and that's why you retract. And for others of you, I feel that perhaps when you receive this Page of Cups, you sort of just let it hang in the air there. Maybe because you're looking at the Three Cups that spilled. Maybe because you're disappointed at what happened here, especially with the Three Cups here and then the Three Cups in the reverse. I mean, for some of you, could have been a third-party situation, or could be currently, and you're trying to detach from them. That's quite possible as well. For, you know, a lot of you have done this already, and the person is, you know, wanting to use all their skills to connect with you this week, to tell you how miserable they are since you left. And they are under the illusion or delusion that you do want to hear from them, okay? And for others of you, you're contemplating disengaging or detaching from this person this week, and they're frantic, right? Knight of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Like, here comes the frantic love bombing. That's the energy there, because King or Queen of Cups in the reverse is the love bomber, and then the Knight of Wands in the reverse is frantic. So, and then you've got some anger issues here in this individual with the King of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you could get a mixed bag of communication from this person. It might start off small and innocent, and maybe if you're not so receptive or as receptive as they thought they would be, especially if they're operating from a place of delusion or illusion, then we might see that King of Wands in the reverse come out of them. And then it's possible at that point for some of you would experience more increased aggressive communication from them. So just be mindful of that. Two of Cups, Queen of Swords, like you're so clear. You're so clear about what you want out of a connection. And again, if this isn't a love relationship for you, this could be a friend that did you dirty and you've backed away, or you're about to. And they either know it or they sense it. And they're coming in with like, you're the best friend ever, and I don't know how I can live without you. And then if you're not receptive or you ignore them, I can definitely see it getting pretty aggressive. So take it how it resonates for you, Sag, whether that's like a family member or a friend you've disconnected with or are about to disconnect with. And for others of you, this very well could be an ex-lover or a current lover. And perhaps you have made comments, right? If it's someone current that you're dating or in some type of partnership with, you may have made comments that you're going to move on, especially if the Seven of Swords behavior continues, or the third party nonsense, I was going to say, continues, and you may have like threatened to withdraw yourself from the situation. But whether you previously did it or you're on the verge of doing it this week and they've kind of caught wind of it, I feel like either way they're looking you up. Like I said, if you have an online profile established, they're looking you up. Absolutely. They're probably watching every post that you make. So just be mindful of that. Again, check your privacy settings if and where you can, and if you want to. But that's what I have for you this week, Sag. If that did not resonate with you at all, my dear, just check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. But if it did resonate, or you want to claim all or part of it, I would appreciate you clicking either a like, share, or subscribe. As always, drop me some comments below. I always enjoy interacting with all of you. Until I read for you again, Sag, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see what the week of September 15th, 2024 has in store for you. We have into you, good chemistry, great vibes, and positive. And then you also have drama starter. Let's see what this is all about for Capricorn. Tell me more about into you and drama starter for Capricorn. Little stuck energy here between you and your partner is possible, or between you and whomever this individual is in the reading. Now, I do think that for a lot of you, that first portion is a love reading, because it does say into you, and there is a couple warmly embracing on the card. But again, if you're not involved with anyone, or you don't want to be, or anything like that, that it's quite possible this could just be a deep friendship that you have with someone, or a family member, and the two of you are just really getting along this week and having great chemistry and great vibes. So the collective is rather large, so I'm going to leave it up to you to determine who this person is. But I do get the feeling for a lot of you, this is someone that you are already like intimately partnered with, or about to become intimately partnered with. I feel like there's a lot of flirting here, and that's why I'm kind of feeling this is more love related, but let's see. Tell me more about into you for the Capricorn collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Into you is being clarified by the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Death card in the upright, the Fool in the upright, and the Two of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, I think for a lot of you, this is a love relationship that possibly there's some sort of disconnection here, or there may have been some issues here. I feel like your partner, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries. You don't have to be. It's a small reading. But this individual feels like you were either a missed opportunity, or that they didn't invest in you as much as they should have. And I feel like this person wants to transform the connection this week and take a risk to approach you about this. Now, if you're completely single, this could be someone who feels like if they don't take this opportunity to approach you, you could be a missed opportunity for them. So it's almost like they feel the two of you have great chemistry or great vibes. This could be someone you work with, or someone you know throughout your community, or maybe even among your friend group. But I feel like this is someone, if for those of you who are single, someone who just feels the two of you vibe very well together, and they're almost feeling like, if I don't approach Capricorn this week, this very well could be a missed opportunity for me. And for others of you where it's an existing relationship, I feel like your partner feels like they have not invested enough in you, and they do want to transform the relationship, kind of take a leap of faith to improve the relationship with you this week. Tell me more about this drama starter now for the Capricorn collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Drama starters being clarified by the Knight of Swords in the upright, the Five of Wands in the upright, the King of Swords in the upright, and then the World card in the upright. Wow, I really don't feel like these two readings have anything to do with one another. That's just the energy, because this feels very uplifting. This is either let's try it, I don't want to miss an opportunity with Capricorn, or they're currently in it with you and let's transform it and make it better, and I want to invest in you more. I want to make more time for you with that Two of Pentacles. So like if it's an existing relationship, your person may feel like the two of you don't spend enough time together or go out on dates, or they don't invest in you enough. And this could be someone who now wants to prioritize you. Two of Pentacles in the upright could be someone who's trying to work on their time management skills. So in that respect, I feel like this is very positive energy off of these cards. Transformation, starting new, starting over, investing more. This is someone completely different with the drama starter cards. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is someone that I feel you have closed out a cycle with, or you're about to close out a cycle with them this week. This person's very argumentative, very combative, and you view this person as a drama starter. I feel like for a lot of you, this person will contact you this week. The King of Swords is a masculine leaning energy, but it very well could be a feminine who's leaning into her masculinity, since we both embody both. But either way, this person is reaching out to you. This is very hasty, argumentative communication. Knight of Swords in the upright is like someone who, with that Five of Wands, it's like someone who wants to argue a point with you because they feel like they're right and you're wrong. And I feel like this, if this happens this week, a lot of you are closing the door on this person. For a lot of you, this is a family member, whether they're like an ex, you know, that King of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles could very well be like an ex-spouse of yours or just the ex in general. But whether it's a family member or you've just known them for 10 plus years, I just feel like these are two different scenarios here. You're dealing here with a loving connection, which is either in its infancy and this person wants to take a chance to like ask you out or to approach you, to share their feelings with you. For others of you, like I said, existing connection, they want to deepen it and invest in you more, or at least make more time for you. And this is something completely different here. This is a very negative energy, very argumentative, someone who feels like they're right, you're wrong. And I think that for a lot of you within the next week, for me, swords are weeks. I feel like this person contacts you. And at that point, I think a lot of you are going to shut the door on this person. Bottom of the deck, I have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, the Ace of Wands in the upright, the Knight of Wands in the upright, and then the Empress in the reverse. So this very well could be an Emperor in the reverse. So, you know, take again those genders or energies, how they resonate to you. But this is someone who's off. They're very in and out of your life with that Knight of Wands. So they're not very consistent. Like I said, for a lot of you, it could be an ex or a family member or just someone you have known for 10 plus years. I feel like you've had a lot of different starts or restarts with this person where you accept them back in your life and then you let them go and you accept them back. I feel like this week you're just done with them. I don't know if you're done, like forever, but for this week, if this person gets a little mouthy with you this week, I think with that World card, you're just shutting the door on them, at least for now. At least for now. So take that how it resonates to you, Capricorn. Looks like lovely, either new budding love or a current partner wanting to invest or reinvest in you. And then you have this very argumentative person that looks like they want to fight with you about, this is a very opinionated person. So they just feel you're right, they're wrong. It's almost like they'll fight you to the death to win type of thing. And if that should occur this week, cross watcher, be mindful, because it looks like Capricorn will world card you in the upright and just kind of shut you down and shut you out of their life. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. If that did not resonate at all, my love, just check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. But if it did, I will appreciate if you can click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Cappy, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what the divine has in store for you for the week of September 15th, 2024. We have hustling, and then we have talking crap. Okay. So some of you are really hustling for work, hustling to do new things maybe around your home. This could be new endeavors, starting a new side gig, home repair projects, focused on money, closing deals. You know, this is the closer card for me in this deck. And then you have someone who's talking crap about you. So sort of like Capricorns, where, you know, some of these readings, both cards resonated as one reading, but kind of like the Capricorn card and a few others, I feel like these are two totally separate issues here. So let's delve into both of them for you. Sorry. Please clarify hustling for the Aquarius collective. Please clarify the hustling card. What do they need to know about hustling for the week of September 15th, 2024? Tell me more about hustling, please, for Aquarius. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. So hustling is being clarified, my dear, by the Five of Swords in the upright. The Five of Wands in the upright. Okay, this might be tied in then to your job or money that you make. Nine of Swords in the upright. Oh boy. And Five of Pentacles in the upright. Wow. So the only five that we're missing here is the Five of Cups. All right. Tell me more about this talking crap card. Tell me more about talking crap for Aquarius for this week. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Talking crap is clarified by 10 of Wands in the upright. My Lord, my dear, what are you dealing with this week? Strength in the upright, Queen of Wands in the upright, and the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. Bottom of the deck is Nine of Pentacles in the upright, Knight of Cups in the upright, Eight of Swords in the upright, and then Six of Cups. Look. And then the Moon card. I feel like this is all happening between that partial lunar eclipse that we're having on the 17th or 18th of the month, depending on where you live in the world. And then soon thereafter, I think it's on the 19th, where we have a full moon in Pisces. So I'm going to put the date on this for you, probably somewhere between the 17th and the 20th, again, depending where you live in the world. I feel like you're a very hard worker, Aquarius. I feel like even though you're an air sign, you're kind of coming through as the Nine of Pentacles here for me. You're someone who, whether you're a single or a partnered individual, I feel like you're very independent. You make your own money, you take care of yourself, you nurture yourself, your family, your friends, your pets. I just feel like you're a very loving, nurturing person. And even if you're partnered, if you had to stand alone and like do the world alone, you could. This is a very resilient, this is sort of like Empress in training for me. And again, if you're masculine, don't take offense to that. You could just be an emperor in training. Okay, I don't read body parts, I read gender. I don't read body parts or gender, I read energy. So on the table, I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So take those signs how they resonate. But I feel like you're very hardworking, you're very independent. You have an individual here that's either linked to your past, meaning you've known them from way back, or this is just someone that maybe you feel or have felt at one time was a soulmate or had a soul connection with. And I believe lots of people could be our soulmates, not just the one person that we maybe marry or spend the rest of our life with. Like, I think my kindergarten teacher I can look at and say, she was a soulmate of mine, right? She benefited my life enormously. So I just feel like you have this person from the past who's really up in their head with a lot of anxiety over you and the way you make your money, or the way you get stuff done, or the way you present yourself. I feel like this person is jealous. This person is up in their head. They could have issues sleeping at night. This person feels like they are constantly at war with you. I don't even know if you know how much disdain this person has for you. Seriously. This person is jealous of you. They don't have a very good opinion of you. They feel like dealing with you is burdensome. When they do have to interact with you, it takes them a lot of courage or strength to do so. Again, I'm not siding with them. I'm just telling you how they feel. Okay, this is their energy. Their energy is Aquarius is hard to work with. Aquarius makes money, blah, 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 doing this and that. So very jealous about the income that you make or how you produce your income. When I have to interact with Aquarius, they're very difficult to work with, or they're combative. I find dealing with them to be restrictive or burdensome. This is someone who no longer wants to invest in a connection with you. So if it's a past friend or past lover or a family member that maybe you had a falling out with, this is someone who, looking back on the connection, is like, I don't even want to reconnect with Aquarius. But the reason why they came up in your energy this week is you need to be mindful that this person will be bad-mouthing you to people within like your family, your friend groups, mutual people that the two of you know, your community. So I don't know why this person is doing this. You may have had a recent falling out with this person, or maybe you've disconnected from them some time ago, but there's a current issue that now is pulling them back into your energy. This person just feels a need to tell people that perhaps the way you make money is unscrupulous, or that you're very hard to work with, or you're very argumentative. They might also tell people that you have a God complex or a God-like complex, like you think you're better than everyone. Again, I'm not agreeing with that. I'm just saying this is the things that this individual will be saying about you to other people. And this is kind of like a forewarning or foreshadowing for you. I don't want to say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. But a lot of you people, a lot of you people, a lot of you already know who this person is. Absolutely, because Six of Cups, there's a past connection here. Let's see if we can find out a little bit more about this person for you. They're coming through as the Eight of Swords in the upright to the Six of Cups. So they're not actual people cards for me, but the energy they're embodying could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But let's see if we can narrow it down. I know it's a collective reading, but maybe we can get something a little more concrete for you. Tell me more about this individual. I feel like this person, like, this is like them, like, going to town and bad-mouthing. This is what it looks like. This is like a little downtown scene or a little, like, rural scene. You know, I just feel like this person's, like, traveling, like, on foot, you know, going around bad-mouthing you to people. Tell me more about this individual. How else can Aquarius identify who this individual is? Please and thank you. Five of Cups. Well, now we have all fives on the table. So this is a connection that ended. Two fives are a 10. Two fives here are a 10. I have 10 here again and a 10 of burden. So 10, 10, 10. So yeah, for a lot of you, this is someone you've walked away from them or they walked away from you. There may have been some regrets, some really harsh words when this relationship or connection came to an end. But man, I don't know how long ago. I mean, for some of you, this goes back 5 years, maybe even 13 years. So take it how it resonates. But this person, there's regret here. But I feel like the regret for them has turned into bitterness for some reason. Tell me more about this person. The Star in the upright. This could be another Aquarius. Because again, we're doing that. This is someone you work with or have worked with. Because I'm clarifying who this person is so I can get more identifying markers for you, right? So for some of you, it's someone. For some of you, this is an individual where maybe this was a love relationship and you've had a falling out. And although they do have some regret, that regret has turned into bitterness. For others of you, where this is a friend connection, this could be another, or a family member connection, could be another Aquarius. And for others of you, this is someone you worked with. For some, it's all three, right? Could very well be an Aquarius that you worked with and you had a falling out with them. So take that how it resonates. Those are just like, again, some identifiers for you. I feel like at one time they were either part of your community or part of your friend group. Again, this is letting you know who this person is. I feel like at one point there was celebration and a sense of community or unity here with them. I just feel like the connection ended. And like I said, for some of you, up to 13 years ago. But for some reason this week, please keep your, I want to say, like, eyes open for like social media posts, or keep your ears open kind of to the ground, because I do feel like you'll eventually hear about this. This person is really bad mouthing you to like a family group or a friend group, or even for some of you, community, because the Three of Cups in the upright could be a community card. So just be very mindful. That's why it's coming up so heavy in your energy. This is like spirit, the divine, God, whatever you want to call that entity, kind of saying, hey, Aquarius, pay attention. You have this person from the past coming back around this week, intent on ruining your reputation, either within your family, your friend groups, or your community. Okay, so that's what I have for you, my friend. I hope that was a little bit helpful. And maybe now, like I said, you'll just keep eyes open and ears open type of thing now. To see what comes out of this week. I don't feel like this person's contacting you directly. This person is going to talk smack about you behind your back, unfortunately. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. If you found this reading to be entertaining or enlightening, please check your other placements. Please click like, share, and subscribe. If it did not resonate with you at all, or you're just interested in your other placements, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus. But if this is where we part for now, my friend, I wish you a lot of luck combating this terrible, very negative energy. I'm sorry you have to deal with that this week. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. All right, Pisces, let's see what the week of September 15th, 2024 has in store for you. Blocking and jackpot. Some of you could be blocking an individual, and you may feel like victory when you do that. Like that person's finally out of my life type of feeling. Let's see what this is all about. Tell me more about blocking and jackpot for the Piscean collective for September 15th, 2024. We're going to do one more shuffle here for you, my friends. Blocking and jackpot. Please and thank you. Okay. Tell me more about blocking. I'm going to take these 5 of Cups in the upright. Okay, yeah. This is someone either you've walked away from them, they've walked away from you, or there's an emotional disconnect occurring this week between you and another person. Could be a family member, a friend, or a lover. Take it how it resonates. The Piscean collective is pretty large here. Tell me more about blocking, please, for Pisces. Please and thank you. Excuse me. Further clarified by the Magician in the reverse. Well, that just got even worse. The Emperor in the upright. No bueno. 5 of Coins. 2 5s. Now, if you're an Aquarius Pisces cusper, meaning your birthday's within a couple of days of Aquarius season ending, you may want to take a look at it, because I used a different deck for them. They had a lot of 5s come out. They actually had all 4 of the 5s come out. You've only had 2 so far, but that person was bad-mouthing them to friends and family. So again, if you're really close to that Aquarius Pisces line there, those dates, you may want to take a look at that reading. This is an individual who's very masculine leaning in their energy, but don't be mistaken by that. Could be a feminine, right? Because we all embody feminine, masculine energy. So it could be a feminine who's just acting a fool this week, and I don't mean that in a good way, and leaning into like the negative parts of their masculine energy, like being very dictatorial, dominating. This is a very aggressive energy. Definitely someone, and again, we're all on different timelines or different points of a timeline. You either walked away from this person or they walked away from you, or one of you is about to do it this week. I feel like you're blocking them. So I feel like if for those of you where you want to leave this person because you find them to be very combative, rigid, domineering over you, a manipulator, Magician in reverse could be a manipulator, right? It's someone who uses their skills or tools for, I don't want to say unproductive means. I mean, to them it's productive, but not healthy. So definitely could have some manipulation here. I feel like again, some of you have already blocked this person. And for others of you, you're going to block them this week. I want to know more about this person, though. Right now, we have Aries, and we also have Virgo and Gemini. But it's a short read, so take those signs, how they resonate. If they don't, that's okay. But yeah, this is someone that you find to be dictatorial or territorial over you or obsessive over you. Could be someone that you feel like they keep a boot on your neck, or you can't really be who you want to be around this person or with this person. In fact, this person manipulates you a lot. Lots of love bombing, gaslighting. And it could be a friend, family member, a lover, right? But I don't think you look very favorably at this person. I mean, this person, the card is miserable, dealing with the carnage that this person has created for them. So I do feel like for a lot of you, even if you are blocking this person or you have blocked them, there is a loss for you in some sense here. Right? Nobody enters any type of connection with the intent of one day I'm going to, you know, block the shit out of that person and never talk to them again and ghost them forever and ever. So, you know, this person here is being consoled by someone else on the card. So even if it's of your doing or was of your doing in the recent past, there's still some hurt there. It's, like I said, it's not something you ever wanted to do. You never wanted to abandon this person. But I feel like for those of you who have made the choice or are about to make the choice, part of you is thinking like, yeah, I'm going to feel really bad abandoning this person, but this person abandoned me a long time ago. Tell me a little bit more about this person for Pisces. Why is this person coming up in their energy? Please and thank you. Okay, I'll take the ones that came out. Oh, Justice in the reverse. Well, don't. Okay. Yeah. King of Cups to the World. To Knight of Swords to the Hermit. Some of you are done with this person. Even though you have a lot of unconditional love for them, and at one point you may have thought they were everything you wanted in a friend, a family member, you know, a partner, business or romantic. But I feel like this person has really let you down in the past. There could have been some manipulation here regarding your finances or manipulation of your emotions. Some of you either closed the chapter, like blocking this person, or you're about to do it this week. For those of you, well, regardless, whether you did it in the recent past or you're about to do it this week, this person is going to contact you or at least attempt to contact you. I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. Virgo, again, in the Hermit. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Knight of Swords, and the Emperor is Aries. So take that how it resonates. Someone that you have blocked. You may have emotionally blocked them, right? You're just emotionally withdrawing. Maybe you still live in the same household with them. But whatever it was, they performed an action that you felt was not right. There was an injustice here. And either you're, again, different for all of you. Some of you emotionally detaching or have, or others of you physically, like you're out. But this person wants to communicate with you. What would they like to say to Pisces? Now, it'll be different for all of you, but let's see if we can get something general. Tell me more. What is this message? Because knights are messengers. The pages are messages and the knights are messengers. This person may be traveling to you. This could be occurring within the next week. Obviously, the reading is for the week, but Knight of Swords holds one sword. And for me, as timing, that's 1 week then. What would this person like to say to Pisces? Please and thank you. Knight of Swords is being clarified by 10 of Pentacles in the upright, the Tower, and the 3 of Pentacles. They want to rebuild whatever collapsed or is collapsing. That's what they want to tell you. For some of you, this could be someone you were either married to, had a higher level of commitment with, or someone that you wanted that with one day. For others of you, it's a family member, or it could be someone that you've just known for 10 plus years, because again, pentacles are years. So take it how it resonates to you. But this person wants to rebuild the tower. It's like, okay, we fell apart. The friendship didn't work out, or the love ship didn't work out, or this happened, or that happened, or I did this, or I did that, but I want to rebuild with you. I know that you've blocked me, or you want to block me, or you want to walk away from me, or you want to close this cycle out with me, but I don't want that. I've thought about it, Hermit card, and I want to rebuild with you. So just be mindful of that. Some of you are receiving that conversation or communication this week. Then we have jackpot. Could be winning money, unexpected income, bonus, raise, new job offer, possibly inheritance for some of you, or news about inheritance. Tell me more about jackpot. For others of you, you might just feel like you struck gold when this person comes crawling back to you. It might feed your ego a little bit. I don't know. That's a little side message for some of you. Tell me more about jackpot here for Pisces this week, please and thank you. Pisces is like, screw the ego. Just give me the unexpected money. just let me know what my winnings are. 7 of Wands in the upright. The Sun in the upright. The King of Pentacles in the upright. And the 2 of Cups in the upright. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. Well, I'm not going to encourage anyone to play the lottery, but if you do that regularly, I would throw a couple dollars this week into the lottery, like a scratch, 1 or 2 scratch off tickets. Again, don't go crazy. Don't break the bank on it. But I think if you take that risk, for a few of you, because that's a scratch off ticket, King of Pentacles would be someone who not only spends money, but creates wealth. The card talks about creating wealth, and the Fool is someone who would take a risk. So I feel if that's the normal thing you do, I would do that over the course of the next 2 weeks. That could just be a sidebar message for some of you. For others of you, you are receiving, if you have been without a job or you have needed financial assistance and you have applied for welfare or state aid or a loan or something like that, or maybe even, like I said, a job, I feel like this is the arrival of news. Someone taking a risk to form a partnership with you or have you be part of their partnership. 2 of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be love. So this could be an individual that comes in with some very good news, lucrative, right? Financially lucrative news for you, taking a risk to offer you a position at their company. And then that 7 of Wands card would be like you beat out the competition type of card. I could definitely interpret it that way. So again, if you normally, buy a scratch off ticket here and there, may want to continue to do that for the next, I would say 2 weeks is the message I'm getting. But again, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. For others of you where you're awaiting some type of income, new job offer, loan, raise, promotion, you kind of know it's in the works, but you're waiting to hear back from them. I feel like this is the week that you get the good news that they're taking a risk to offer this to you. Especially if you're waiting for any type of loan. I feel like this is the yes week. The Sun card is the yes card of tarot. It is the happiest card in the deck. So that looks fantastic. I'm just going to throw this out there for 1 or 2 of you. Some of you may be exiting a toxic situation and heading head first into another connection with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or a Leo. I'm just going to throw this out there. And you might feel that after all the crap you went through with that person, this person is like a ray of sunshine in your life and you feel like you won the jackpot with them. So some of you, like I said, have closed out this cycle with this person and you're entering a new relationship this week or meeting a new person that will lead to a relationship for you. In that respect, you're going to feel like I won the jackpot, like I did the right thing. And for others of you, you're kind of just swapping. You're kind of just like replacing the 5 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. I got to keep it real. That's for 1 or 2 of you. So I like this for you. You either, we've been seeing this in your readings for a while where you're dealing with someone who's very toxic in your life. And I feel like for those of you where you have already closed this out some time ago, you've been working on your healing, Hermit card, doing some introspection. Yeah, does this person come around and want to start anew or rebuild with you? Yep. But you have someone new coming in also. And you might feel like you hit the jackpot with them because this person could just be independently wealthy, ready to settle down. Could be a divorcee, already has some children. But someone that you feel like, I'm ready now. I've left this in the past and I'm ready to move forward with this person. For others of you, you literally are just swapping one lover for another. I got to be real with you. That's maybe for 2 of you, so don't be offended. But you're like, I'm done with the Emperor in the reverse over here. I found the King of Pentacles and I'm leaving this relationship for this one. And then for others of you where these are 2 very different situations, yes, person you're closing out with or have closed out with wants to contact you to rebuild, but this is just new financial opportunity that has nothing to do with that person. That King of Pentacles could represent any type of authority figure coming into your life, the communicator to tell you that you won something. You won the scratch off money. Could be the attorney that tells you money was left to you in inheritance. Could be a new job offer. See where I'm going with this? Or it could be your existing boss that tells you you're getting a raise or a promotion. They're finally going to take the chance on you and like move you up. Or someone wants to take a chance to go into business with you. 2 of Cups could also be business partnership. But this is financially lucrative. So I don't know if you've been waiting for this. I would claim this reading because it looks like it's coming. And for those of you that want to just like buy a couple scratch off tickets in the next week or two, I would do that too. I'm just throwing that out there for some of you, but I like this reading. This is hard because it's never easy to close the door on someone. And does it get easier over time as you heal? Absolutely. But if this is from quite some time ago and this person is trying to reopen this wound, I mean, even if it was from a week ago, it's going to hurt, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a trigger for you. So in that respect, if this is more of a recent breakup and they're contacting you, you know, this could be spirit just kind of letting you know, like, be guarded, right? Seven of Wands, keep your defenses up, keep your boundaries up. You have the divine gift of free will to not entertain this person. You very well could block them or block them again, you know, or just not respond. So I feel like this is like a heads up for you that this person's coming in, and this is just beautiful energy. I don't know if you're leaving that idiot for this lovely person, or this is new money coming in or new opportunity, but this is screaming financial abundance in some way. New partner, like I said, new job, money, unexpected income. This is beautiful. And even if this person isn't like wealthy, rich, right? I'm not saying like this is Donald Trump, not that you'd want to be with Donald Trump, but you know what I mean? Someone who has a lot of money, or Jeff Bezos that owes Amazon. I'm not saying that's who's coming into your life, but this could just be someone that you're going to find them to be rich in character because they're grounded and they're stable and they're loving and they do want long term. King of Pentacles settles down for the long term. So it's the most stable king out of all four. Masculine or feminine, could be a queen. I don't read body parts, but I really like this. What a contrast here in energies, like negative coming towards you. And this is like bright, beautiful optimism and financial abundance, or at the very least, security. And I like that for you a lot. So if any, you know, either of these messages resonated with you, or you found them fun, entertaining, enlightening, or if you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If neither of the readings made any sense to you, or you don't want to claim them, then you can just check your other placements, my dear, your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus. But if this is where we part for now, I wish you a lot of luck with this situation. I hope you win it effing big. I really do. Jackpot, like Super Bowl, crazy, hundreds of billions of dollars, whatever, crazy jackpot. That's my wish for you, Pisces. But and don't post it below if you do win big. You can email me to tell me, but if you post it below, you're going to just have everyone coming out of the woodwork wanting a buck from you. So maybe don't make it so public until you get like an attorney or an accountant in order. But yeah, I like that second read for you a lot. So again, if you want to claim that, or if it resonated with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. All right, collective. Let's see. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? What did I do with the deck? Oh, here it is. So bottom of the deck for the collective. Cyberbully. This is someone you communicate with online a lot, like texting or messaging. Played out. Oof. Right behind that, we have impersonator. So this is an individual that at the end of the day couldn't live up to who they portray themselves to be. You might feel like this person's just played out in your life, right? It's the same old song and dance. It's the same old repetitive pattern. They never change. Played out could also be interpreted as the player card. So you could feel like this person wasn't very consistent with you in the past, or didn't offer you any stability. I feel like this person is infatuated with you, number one. So there is some cyber stalking going on online, looking you up online, checking out your social media profiles, kind of trying to get an idea of what you're doing. But I also feel like there's a possible potential for an argument to break out between you and this person. Could be in your professional, personal, romantic life. So again, take it how it resonates. It's a collective reading. And the collective now is even broader, right? Because it's not an individual sign. It's all of you. But primarily someone that you text message with, or have like more, you have more online communication with this person than you do in person. Maybe that'll help you kind of narrow down who it is. For some of you, it was a player, or someone with repetitive patterns, and you're like, that's played out. I don't want to do that rope-a-dope thing again, right? It's just, it always ends up the same. And at the end of the day, I think you look at this person like they were not who they portrayed themselves to be. They were an impersonator. Tell me more about the cyberbully, because I feel like this could be the argument this week. And you know what they say about some people, you know, they would rather get negative attention from you than no attention at all. And that might be the case here. Well, I hope I'm wrong, but that's the energy I'm getting. Please and thank you. I'm going to take a peek here. It's strength in reverse. Could be a Leo. I'm putting it back because it didn't come out face up. We'll see if it comes out again. Tell me more about this cyberbully for the collective. Please and thank you. Cyberbully is being clarified by the Emperor in the upright. Could be an Aries. Every Aries watching is like, that is not me. It doesn't have to be you. Could just be someone leaning more on their masculine energy this week. And someone who, well, let me get into it. But yeah, leaning more on their masculine energy or more of their fire energy. Two of Wands in the upright. Five of Cups in the reverse. Oh, we know where this is going. Queen of Wands in the upright. Tell me more about played out. Tell me more about played out. Please and thank you. Played out is being clarified by Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Oof, this person doesn't have a chance. Three of Wands in the upright. Bottom of the deck. Hierophant in the upright, Magician in the reverse. Well, that just went to crap. Temperance in the upright, and then the King of Swords with the Ten of Cups. So, I think for a lot of you, and again, it's a collective. So, this person could represent someone different in your life, okay? This could be a father figure that you just realize is an ass. I have no other way how to say it. But they want to reconnect with you this week. So whether that Emperor is a father figure, I mean, could be mother figure in their masculine energy. Sure, I'll give them that. Could be a boss, could be a lover, you know, could be a friend. That person could be anything or anyone. But I feel like this person is very, whoever they are, to help you identify them, this is someone who's very protective of their connection with you. Almost to the point of obsession or controlling. Like you're theirs. Like you're their friend and you can't have any other friend unless like they approve your friends. Or that's your lover or your ex-lover and they don't want you to have any other lover except for them. So it could be an empress, could be an emperor. But I feel like this is someone who you either were married to or had a higher level of commitment with or wanted that with this person. And I feel like this person wants to restore balance to this connection. Now, they're scheming, okay? Magician in the reverse is someone who's scheming. They're manipulative. So when I see Magician to the King of Swords, I know the King of Swords is in the upright, but Magician to the King of Swords is the gaslighter of tarot. For me, those two cards there next to each other are no different than if I just saw the King of Swords in the reverse, I would say gaslighter. Magician in reverse to the King of Swords in the upright, same thing. Same energy field, gaslighter. I mean, I think this person did see you as their happily ever after. That's the crazy part. So I don't know what transpired here between the two of you. I don't know what caused you to one day look at this person and say, you're not the Emperor in the upright or you're not the Empress in the upright. You're an imposter. You know, I don't know what made you. It's different for all of you. But this person, okay, wants to contact you this week. They want forgiveness with that Five of Cups in reverse. This is someone who's, they probably said to you at some point or conveyed maybe through their silence or whatever that they were accepting the loss. They're not accepting the loss. They're really not. They want a future with you. They want to restore stability to the connection. They want this Ten of Cups. Again, if this is a family member, they want you like back into the family or they want to be back, you know, welcomed back into your family. Tell me more about the Emperor, because I feel like for a lot of you, you're the Queen of Wands here. I feel like, you know, I always read these cards counterclockwise in this simple setup that I do. So for me, it's like the Emperor is Two of Wands looking at his path at a crossroads. I say he because there's a man in the car. Don't be offended. But this individual is like looking at the path. Which way do I go? How do I get forgiveness? And how do I reconnect with the Queen of Wands, whoever he or she may be? Okay. That's how I'm seeing this. But tell me a little bit more for the Emperor. So far I have Aries Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and then Taurus. But again, it's a small read. Take those signs how they resonate. Can you tell me more about this Emperor, please? And thank you. The Hangman in the reverse. So Hangman in the reverse, okay, is someone who could be very arrogant. The Star card in the upright could be Aquarius, and Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is someone who at some point you realize that, or you saw them as being arrogant, or you saw them as lacking the sacrifice required to keep their connection with you going, or they lacked directness or direction in their relationship. This could have been someone that you looked at almost like as a false prophet. And I hate to say that, false prophet, but I feel like at some point, some of you, don't be offended if it's not you, you may have put this person on a pedestal, okay? Because you thought they were the emperor, they thought they were the empress. And then you may have realized at some point in the connection, they're a false prophet. They're not the emperor, empress in the upright. This person wants to heal the connection with you. They have hope that they can restore this connection. They're going to be flexible in how they do it. I mean, do they want long-term with you? Yes. The Ten of Pentacles card in this deck also talks about happy ending, like a happily ever after, long-term commitment, financial stability. I do feel at the heart of this person, they do want this with you, ironically. I don't know what made them stall. Hangman in the reverse in this deck, where they had the inability to sacrifice or create a plan or move forward. I feel like this person was very limited. This person also feels like a failure, or they believe you look at them like they're a failure. This person is plotting and planning this week at a crossroads, trying to make a decision on how to approach you, to rejoin this connection with you. Tell me more about this communication, because I assume with that cyber card, there's communication coming. Text message, online messaging, could be a comment under a post you make. So it'll be different for all of you. I mean, cyber could be by telephone, or video call. Tell me more about the communication here that the collective is receiving, please and thank you. This is clarified by the Hermit in the upright. We have Virgo again, the Devil in the upright. Ugh. And the Page of Swords. There's your communication. So within the next week, swords are weeks. The Page is holding one sword. There's your message that you are receiving from someone who is in their ego. Someone you could have felt in the past was addicted to money or addicted to a particular lifestyle that they did not want to let go of in order to be with you. This person might tell you during this communication that they have been depressed without you, whether you have completely cut them off or maybe you've just minimized or reduced communication. I feel like this person could suffer from depression, and for one or two of them, maybe even some mental health issues. For some of you, this person is a loner, or they just have spent more time alone since their disconnection with you. I mean, I will say this person is trying to do some self-reflection. Like, where did I go wrong here? I just don't think with that Devil energy that they're allowed to see exactly what they did that like pushed you away or made you release them or disconnect from them. But either way, this person, for the majority of the collective, you'll be hearing from this person. Now, you're going to get some love bombing. I have to tell you this. And for those of you where you reduced communication or stopped it outright because something they said may have offended you, King of Swords, I feel like they're going to manipulate you, like gaslight you into saying, that's not what I meant, or you took it the wrong way. Someone else here on the 12 spread here had something similar, but yeah, this is almost someone telling you, you didn't hear the right thing. This is a person that you can argue with them that the sky is blue, because it really is, and they will argue to the death that you're wrong and you don't know what you're talking about because the sky is green. Until you finally just cave and you're like, fine, the sky is green. It's like someone who argues with you to the point of gaslighting where you start to question your own sanity. Like, wow, did I really take it the wrong way? Or maybe I am remembering that event differently. Maybe he or she is right. Like, I don't like it. Do I like that they want future with you? 10 of Cups to 10 of Pentacles? Yeah, effing amazing. They want to heal a connection? Bravo. They're growing up, doing introspection, trying to see where they went wrong. Love it. Hierophant, you know, Temperance, they want balance, they want stability, they want hope, they want healing, they want long-term commitment, whatever that means for the two of you. Love it, love it, love it. But they're toxic as crap. They have not given up those addictions yet. And they're will try to win you back by telling you that what you saw or what you heard or what they said wasn't 100% true, and you hurt yourself. Ugh, that's what I just heard. Like you caused this rift or you hurt yourself. Some of them might say that you're too sensitive. Like, oh, I was joking. But that's gaslighting, honey, just so you know. They weren't joking at the time. They're just going to say that now to make you feel like you misjudged them and that you caused the rift. Please be careful with this person. Oh, God, 10 of Swords. Like, how many more swords can you put in this poor person's back? This person, yeah, for a lot of you, this has to do with love. Ace of Cups. So, yeah, this person is a repeat offender, and I think you're just exhausted from it. So, you're played out. You've seen the Emperor, Empress for what they are. They are the impersonator. Maybe you thought they were the Emperor, Empress, and you realize they're the devil. No offense, Capricorn. By the way, Capricorn's now on the table for being this person, but take that how it resonates. I think for you, it's played out. You no longer want to invest in the connection. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like I made a poor, Pentacles being resource. This is you now, like to yourself. I made a bad investment in terms of my resources into this person, my time, my money, my love, my adoration, my advice, my whatever you did for them, whatever you gave them. You're at a point now where you're like, I did all of this out of love, but I did not receive what I gave. And therefore, I'm not going to finish what I started. Like, I started the relationship investing in it. I'm not going to continue that. I'm not going to continue that. A lot of you just see like this person was a bad investment. I hate to call another human being that, but you're like, I don't want to put any more work into it. 9 of Cups in the reverse is like very disappointed with them, very frustrated. This was someone that you thought was your happily ever after. Your 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment. They checked off every box. And at some point, you started realizing that the two of you were not reaching certain goals that needed to be achieved in your connection, or the objectives to coming together or growing together seemed to get more distant as time went on. So with that 6 of Swords in the reverse, it's like you don't want to move the connection forward. You want a new beginning, but not with this person. Now, maybe 1 or 2 of you do, and when they contact you, you'll take them back. But a lot of you are like, this is freedom from ties from the past. You just kind of want to move on with your life because this relationship went nowhere. At the very least, you want a timeout and relief in order to gain control of yourself again. So you maybe haven't shut the door on this person completely, like forever. But for right now, you're kind of done with them. It's like you're looking into the future, 3 of Wands. You want new experiences. You're looking to see, and it doesn't mean you're immediately on a dating app or immediately getting under, get over one person and get under someone else. I don't think a lot of you are doing that. Look, maybe 1 or 2 of you are doing that, but I think some of you are just looking out to the future and like, what do I want? And, the 3 of Wands card is an individual in this deck who is working on their self-confidence. But more importantly, it's someone who's looking at the horizon and saying, God, man, it's got to be better than this. I wish I could show you how this is laid out, but the 3 of Wands here has their back to all of this crap. Their back turned to the connection they no longer want to invest in. Their back turned to the 9 of Cups in reverse. What once was their wish fulfillment that no longer is. Turning their back on the 8 of Swords in the reverse. The connection went nowhere, and instead it put you in your head. It made you feel negative thoughts, and it just wasn't moving forward. It caused a lot more heartache for you mentally and emotionally than anything. And you're like, I just got to cut myself free of these negative thoughts and the individual or situation that created it for me. Where's the collective going from here, please? Because I know this person's going to contact you. And like I said, some of you might give them another try. You might believe the gaslighting. Totally up to you. No judgment here. But for those of you moving forward, what's coming? Tell me more about this Three of Wands for members of the collective who are moving forward. Please and thank you. That Three of Wands in the upright is clarified by the Ace of Wands in the upright. New passions, my friends. Good news, new passions in life, new passionate partner. Could be a new intimate partner. That is the phallic symbol. But it's creating a life for yourself that you are excited to wake up to every day. You're getting in the game, I just heard. You're getting in the game and it feels good. Oh, I just got chills on that. I love that. Tell me more about this Three of Wands. Two of Pentacles in the upright. Change. Weighing out your pros and cons. Like, this is you. I don't think a lot of you have totally shut the door on this person. Maybe disconnection. Might entertain this for a little bit. This is contemplation. And so Two of Pentacles is like, I want change in my life. Something's got to give. It's also a card of an individual who's trying to adapt to a new circumstance or a new environment. I think some of you want movement and you want a balanced connection that's passionate. Tell me more. And the Chariot. For those of you leaving, you're getting the F out of Dodge quick. That is triumph, victory, success. The fastest card in the deck, someone who's overcoming obstacles and challenges. Someone who is determined and filled with hope for a brighter future. Someone who has the ability to determine their own destiny and is not afraid to move forward towards it. Someone who doesn't know if the Ten of Cups is really, really, really out there. Right? No 100% guarantee. But they know it wasn't here. It wasn't with the gaslighting, manipulating impersonator. So am I guaranteed I'm going to find it out there? Not guaranteed. But I have a better shot of finding it out there than I do finding it here. And you're moving fast. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. I got to get one more. Tell me a little bit more about the Chariot now. Please and thank you. That Chariot is being clarified by the Fool. Some of you are really done and over with this person. And as someone who's been there, I can't stress, like I feel like crying, just how proud I am of you. I know how hard this is. But you're putting yourself first, probably for the first time in a really long time. And you're going to do it. For those of you who do this, it's going to be beautiful. Three of Swords in the reverse. This is healing your heart, releasing pain, releasing the past, overcoming depression, forgiving that person, and forgiving yourself. The Three of Swords in the reverse is also someone who's becoming optimistic and saying, yeah, that person may have really screwed me over, right? Three of Swords. But I'm willing to try love again. It's someone who's optimistic that says, in the future, I'm open to love again. Seven of Wands. And you've learned your boundaries. This is never going to happen to you again. Because you have courage. This card talks about courage. It talks about victory through courage. You have a lot of victory cards here. The Ace of Wands is victory. The Chariot is victory. The Fool card speaks about victory. And the Seven of Wands in this deck talks about victory. It talks about certain success. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. And new love. New love for you. Page of Cups to the Two of Cups. So, yeah, this is probably the hardest thing that you've done in a long time. And for some of you, maybe ever in your whole life. But the situation is played out. This person lost their chance. And I think them coming in this week and trying to gaslight you and manipulate you, if they weren't played out before, they're going to be played out. Cross-watcher, I would take a more honest and direct approach. Because if you come in with the gaslighting, the collective is going to see you a mile away. You have a soulmate waiting for you in the future, what you don't see coming. I love it. For some of you, within 3 months of leaving this, and I know that sounds scary because that's like, oh my God, that's like December. But yeah, for me, cups are months, and that's what you don't see coming. So for a lot of you, as you move on from this and heal your heart and take the risk, you close out the year. between now and the end of the year, with a really nice soulmate coming in, someone solid, someone that you feel you've known forever, someone where the love is balanced, there's mutual attraction, there's an identification between your two souls. It also will lead to marriage. The Two of Cups in this deck talks about proposals. Good shit, collective. Good stuff. That's what I have for you. If you liked any of these readings, if you want to claim any of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for all of you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.